And an error occurred. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Boomer. Whatever you say, Boomer.
Okay.
I like how at a higher bit rate, like, I don't drop any frames.
Yeah, that's because we're not broadcasting to Sweden.
Apparently. That's the problem. Sweden is cursed.
Sweden's super cursed.
So the bit rate should look better now.
I'm going to keep clearing my throat for the entirety of this, just so everyone knows.
Alright. Okay. Anyway.
Let's look at some memes, gents.
Let's look at some memes.
High quality memes.
I think we've seen... Okay, yeah, we've seen this. Fuck you, by the way. We've seen this meme.
I've seen that.
Can't believe Dan is running the Burger King account. Shaking my head. Oh, yeah, this.
Women belong in the kitchen. Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice
Equal
job.
opportunity employment.
Yeah.
What would you... Can you explain the logic behind this tweet? Dan?
You see, it's real simple. Here at Burger King UK, we believe everyone should work in our kitchens. Every person. Women are people. Therefore, in the kitchen.
Whether they want to or not, they will work in Burger King UK kitchen.
You're going to Burger King UK.
That's your fate.
You're going to Burger King UK.
Instead of hell, your new punishment is Burger King UK.
True. Austin, when someone has a slightly different food opinion. Okay, this isn't... This may be a bit... Alright. Alright.
It's accurate.
It's not... I mean...
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Alright, listen. I'm trying to think of ways to defend myself, but the problem is it's actually kind of accurate.
You can't deflect your way out of this one. This one's just kind of true, man.
Oh,
Gotta
fuck.
live with it.
True. Robot Juice will finally have a mom for our 2 gay dads. Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. Okay. This is kind of... Alright, we're getting a little weird here, boys. Remember to... By the way, remember to adhere to the Robot Juice rules.
I was wondering about that.
If you don't, you will be officially banned from the subreddit. Make sure you adhere to them. I just want to... I said this before, I'll say it again. There's, like... How long do you think before Pokemon gets, like, a restraining order against me?
I hope it's, like, soon. I'm gonna move this over here.
Yeah. Chips is doing Chips is doing a wonderful impression of a gay Spanish pirate. What does that even mean? What does that...
I don't even know.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
Do I look like a gay Spanish pirate in this?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's what they're going for. It's just the looks.
Okay, because I had my plaid top a little open, looking a little gay, looking a little Spanish.
They should add, like, emo to that with the way you're wistfully looking into the distance.
Yeah. It's like a movie poster cover. Like, here's my face, and then you have, like, some more characters down here, and have, like, my name at the top, and be like, Gay Spanish Pirate, presented by Disney.
Unflavored Spanish pirate.
True. Resident Evil will be a short playthrough before we decide the next major game. So yeah. I just feel...
Never underestimate my lack of skill.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel a little bit called out this meme review. Also, apparently, I just want to say too, I need to customize the banner.
This one isn't even your fault. This is more my fault.
I mean, we are all retarded, so remember rules.
The rules.
One chip is no flavored. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
I believe that's Arabic.
I never thought I'd see this. Like, you could ask me, like, 3 years ago, do you ever think you're going to see your friend's face photoshopped onto a chip looking send? I'd say no. No chance.
This is, I'm just gonna save this image, but I don't want to leak any of my, like, porn or something like that on my desktop, so I'll save that later. Based and gay pilled. I have to watch this again. I have to. Oh my god.
So many levels to this. Like the nostalgia critic, Michael. Oh, so much.
I just want to say this. I've never seen someone do so little and get so much praise for it than Michael has in this community. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna send this to him. I'm gonna send and see what he. I just one more time.
The music too. I didn't mention it, but the music's perfect.
Oh, this is so amazing. Oh, pie cake. Smiley face. Okay. I'm ignoring.
You could just skip by that one.
Top 10 most heartbreaking sports moments. Oh, this is a.
Oh, that's right when you fumbled, right?
I'm gonna be honest. This was, I think, one of the most heartbreaking moments in our channel history.
We were so close to winning until that happened.
Oh fuck! I want to see a 30 for 30 documentary on this. God damn.
It's a fall from like greatness.
True. Hold on, babe. A new Kingdom Hearts video just got posted. Nice. Robot juice moment. After injecting meth, Aaron masturbates for 10 to 12 hours.
Yep, that's a robot juice moment right there.
That's actually true. I regret nothing. God fears what I created.
We got a #1 victory royale.
No.
Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets. Look at the map. Go to the mark sheet.
Christ.
Am I justified for banning pie cake at this point?
I don't know if to be banned or an Oscar.
I just want to say real quick though. Oh, what the fuck? That's correct. I just want to ask a question first off. Why? Second, where did you get this picture of me?
It has to be from a podcast.
I didn't have my beard this long though on a podcast before. I think this is like an image from. I remember actually. I'm pretty sure this image was from like my personal Instagram that I haven't told anyone about, and then like I just put this was like I'm pretty sure right before we did the Christmas Eve stream, and I took a photo outside because like yeah my beard has not been that long since we started the podcast, video podcast.
Pie cake knows.
There's Alex's.
Oh my god. One more time.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite,
Oh my
we
god.
about to get down.
This
Kills on
is
the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park
so
streets. Look at the map.
cursed.
Go to the mark sheet.
That face.
Why the fuck?
Someone please get a screenshot of that and we'll make the emote.
Why does it make my mouth
Oh
so
yeah,
big?
Fortnite, we about.
I like how you have Thanos mouth.
Big old mouth. Just expand that out. Oh my
Also,
God.
since we are finished with that, now we officially go to comments. All right.
Better present ourselves. Oh.
Yeah. I can't get over that. I'm sorry. I really.
I never. Again, it was twice in a row. Things you just hit me with them. I never would have seen it coming.
The Reddit was a mistake. I'm starting to
already
think
a
it was a
mistake.
complete mistake at this point.
It's a
fine.
beautiful mistake, just like all of us
Is
here.
my webcam good?
Am I looking good,
Am I
fam?
looking good? All right. So I don't know. Never mind. I forget what I was gonna say. Anyway, we have a lot of YouTube comments. So.
That's right. You, the viewers, featured
okay.
now.
I just want to say too, at the top, I put the videos from if it needs context. If not, I didn't. All right, from Epimino Eric, I come back here regularly just to remind myself of this glorious podcast. Seems a lot of people do.
We're living the glory days.
If that's what you want to call it.
It's like Patient Zero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Since you're here.
True. From Dr. Mario, from Tomato Hernandez. Yummy blueberry pill. My favorite part is the responses the YouTube system gave me. So good. Oh yes.
My favorite part is that his profile icon is one of the default.
Oh yeah,
Xbox
the Xbox 360.
2007.
Dude, shout out Tomato. I'm pretty sure too. Isn't this the guy that said about I saw something from him on the Reddit. I don't know. From Kingdom Hearts Part 6. It's been so long since we saw Sora. I'm tired of him already. I hate the little boy. Turn off the video again, please. Donald Duck, more like Donald Fuck, because he's fucking dead. Yeah, Donald Duck is dead. Also,
thank you, Hermes. I'm glad you agree with me.
Also, yes, we'll turn off video game immediately. We're sorry.
Video game goes off.
Foot. From Open Season, lol of all things, this is the last straw, huh? And then John Kaiser responds to DeMeo Budskin. I like how this broke him faster than Kingdom Hearts.
It wasn't because Kingdom Hearts we just went to like raw first thing. Like it was Open Season after everything else we'd been through was just too much.
That was. I still don't like. I still will look at the YouTube channel and be like, oh yeah, that happened. I
can't even remember what happened.
I don't even remember that stream at all. It's like a blank slate. I don't even I saw the VOD. It clearly happened. I just don't remember it.
My mind represses Open Season.
From Layers of Fear, from the Nico Salmon, are you doing Layers of Fear 2 as well? Guess what, guess what, motherfucker? We already did it.
You almost called him that, right?
Yeah.
But are you gonna upload that?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload that. I just want to give a brief, little bit of a buffer too, but yeah, I'll upload that.
Yeah, because we did that in Halloween, I think.
I think also too, someone, people comment, do you want me to just do like a dump? Like take a fat shit like I normally do? Or do I do parts? Also, from Danian Costice, if you guys could stream EU time, that would be nice. Listen, it doesn't help that the people who show up a lot are like European. Anyway, for like a lot of the streams. Even though it's I
don't even know what time like is EU time. Like what time is it in EU right now?
It's like 1 in the morning, I think.
So we'd have to wait like, oh god, when could we do it?
It would be either like oh god, it'd probably be like what, midday for us. But it doesn't help because most of the people that show up are like Swedish and German and shit. Like, there's way more people that show up to the live stream, so you're not helping yourself, guys, by proving your point.
I'm not really available like midday.
I mean,
we do it like this, like, because that's when I'm free.
Yeah, that's like this is basically the time we can stream. Well, Saturday streams are more European friendly.
Saturday streams are more EU.
Listen, I'll just say this though: if you wanted more European friendly times, once again, maybe stop being predominant fan base on the stream. All right, fuck you, Europeans. From Hydra Payton, Kingdom Hearts is not as good as Roberta's Jews. And then Glass Kitten 32 responded here after Alex called his comment out on the stream today. Lol. I like how the way you phrased that. Like Alex was like, "You motherfucker."
You motherfucker. I love Hydra Payton. He's one of our favorite fans. I love him so much.
I dream of a world where I see Roberta's Juice as profile pictures.
I just love the fact that we streamed that game for 40 minutes. I did as a joke because I was getting something else ready, and then it's just like, yes, Roberta's Juice shall be my profile icon. This is what I need. This really low quality picture.
I don't.
Of random pirate guy from Sid Meier's Pirates.
I don't know if it's like that our fans are artistic or something, but they attach themselves to the weirdest things. But I want to specify, that's not a bad thing. I like that.
Yeah, it's great. I love the Roberta's Juice.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your name. Cripple Sore is not something I anticipated needing in my life, but I'm glad I got it. Thanks.
Another
cheese consumer, give me your cheese. I don't like that profile picture. This is so cursed.
Give me your cheese.
Is this like a requesting? Are you threatening us?
I can't tell. Even with the punctuation, it was like a period. I just think it'd be more of a threat.
I can't believe this. I feel intimidated. James Sonic at Kingdom Hearts. The fact is, this potential to become the most viewed video on the channel is justice for not finishing Casper for the PlayStation 1. Listen, we may not. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
It is karmic justice. There he is.
Hydra Payton again. I fuck fish on the daily, just like Roberto's Juice told me. Did he? I don't remember him saying that.
I might have said that. It sounds like something I'd say.
I know that was a Kingdom Hearts like joke at some point, but I don't remember us saying with Hydra Payton with Roberto's Juice.
Roberto's Juice just hates the French.
Apparently, from Strawberry Shortcake, Damian Johnson. Strawberry got that goddamn shortcake. I can't ninja. I don't know if you can say that, Damien. Also,
well, YouTube let him.
I just realized short cack.
I'm a short cack. Also, it would have been such an easy choice to go. Strawberry got that goddamn short stack.
Oh dang!
Wait, he needs to appreciate.
We don't need cock. We need cum. Anyway, Chucky Kiwe Uji Kinlu. Please more 1313. It's still not as gay as Robot Juice though. True. That could be like I said this. We might do a poll for the 100 sub special. That could be an option of it.
1313 movie marathon.
Oh fuck yeah! Don't see you say that now, but then they're gonna hold us to that.
I'm just running ideas.
I'm just saying. I mean that'd be really awkward if we like watch like softcore gay porn. I'm just saying like really like for joke guys for joke. From Mosty a Hawk 90. Donald Duck was my favorite character, so like kind of cringe. I don't have to do this, but I'm gonna have to downvote this on Reddit. Kind of awkward. Oh no!
Well, we just lost our Reddit goal and why live.
We lost the wholesome.
You got us there.
I mean, you are justified though. What is that? What is with you people in your profile?
I was trying not to look at that picture.
Why? Is it just a game now? Or you just fuck like you? Okay, I think I figured out the game. YouTube people are fucking us over. Oh shit! Sorry, I hit my mic. YouTube people have like weird profile pictures, and then Twitch people have like weird names and stuff. They're fucking us from all angles. From Kingdom Hearts Part 2, Silver Medallion. Failed to get the boat named Terry. Yeah, I guess we got another moment for the Robot Juice cringe compilation, boys. Listen, in our defense, I don't think you're actually supposed to win that part of Kingdom Hearts where you're supposed to beat Riku. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to lose.
And in my defense, even at the end of Kingdom Hearts, I was still bad at the platforming.
True. From Sacco Sacom Reptus, just subscribe. Much love from Germany. Like this good. Okay. Why are there so many Germans and Swedish people? From Lego Batman, Daniel Johnson. Steven refused to do an edit. He was told to. Just shows how much of an true alpha he is. I mean, you don't have to like rub it in our face at this point.
Just ignores it. In Lego Batman, we requested a lot of like edits though, so I'm not surprised. He just ignored them. I like though the meme now where we tell him to do stuff and then I do it and then he just refuses to. But also Daniel Johnson, your name is too close to Damian Johnson. Change your name legally, so because we're retarded. I think we said this to him before.
Probably.
Good stuff, lads. Legend.
I do like a legend was one of the.
Yeah, thank you, James.
Who says that?
I don't. Apparently, I'll make sure to respond with legend to you, James Hownley.
We'll go back. Respond with legend.
Okay, here we go. Boom! I did it. From David Little Piss Boy. This episode from Kingdom Hearts episode 6 too. This episode feels like that name one thing in this photo image. I can literally feel the stroke forming.
That sounds like the start of Kingdom Hearts from what I remember.
That I will admit. Okay, that episode 6. If you watched it, that was a bit weird editing wise, and that was a bit on purpose. I'll explain a bit too on the podcast because that's a topic I have for the podcast I want to talk about. I think that's it. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Now that we've had our stroke, we're good.
Now that we stroke each other, we'll go to an actual podcast.
Man, why is our community just more funny than we are?
True, stop that.
Yeah.
Also, the crackling stopped.
It just decided to not crackle.
I guess it was just me sharing my screen was too gay for... Anyway. Welcome to the top of the fourth wall. I'll send you the document before we officially begin. Okay. And I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna have to have a buffer screen in case I show like my dick.
So you can cut the stream up into like a million pieces, make a nice sandwich.
Yeah. Alex, say something for me real quick.
Yeah, I'm here. And while we're... God, my throat. Oh my fuck. I just saw the buffer screen.
Yeah.
While we're just sitting here not doing anything, I can talk for a little bit, because I went grocery shopping today because I just kind of felt like it. Like, I had no specific reason to. I just did it.
Mm-hmm.
God Christ Almighty.
Evan Almighty.
Evan Almighty. I'll pull up my disc of Evan Almighty later, just for you. My pirated copy of Evan Almighty. But, man, I went there and I was feeling real good. I got all sorts of shit. I got, like, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. I got grapes.
Oh.
I'm feeling good, man.
Oh, an important question. What kind of grapes?
Red.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
I just finished eating the bag of... I always want to call them white grapes because of white wine.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like the green ones.
Yeah.
That is a question I have. Should I call them white grapes because white wine comes from them?
I think they're either green grapes or like wine grapes from what I heard. I should know this because I worked in produce for like a year.
I don't know. That's a question I'll never answer.
We'll never answer. Okay. Doing that for sync purposes.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Welcome officially to the hashtag worst podcast in the fucking history of YouTube and Twitch. This is on the Juice Podcast. I'm your host tonight, Unflavored Chips, joined by
John McTone.
And did you say bitch?
Me, Dan.
Oh, it sounded like
Little
you said
bitch.
bitch.
Here's this little bitch boy.
That's not something I would say.
Dan, you're like so unbelievably loud, like emotionally.
Dan loves to call people little bitch.
That's his trademark thing. He actually I've seen him so many times fan interactions where he just goes up to, and they're like, Dan, you're my favorite member of Robot Juice. Can I have your autograph? He goes, yeah, little bitch. And then he
I went to a Dan to a 7-Eleven. He's like, yeah, can I have a hot dog, little bitch?
Yeah. I opened my eyes and Dan called me a little bitch.
And my eyes were bleeding and it was scary.
It was scary. Okay, question. Does this look better or does this look better? This?
I'll tell you in like 20 seconds from now. Oh, are you talking about on your webcam right
Yeah.
now?
This? Or this?
Oh, it's so different. One more time.
This? Or this?
I like that better.
This? Okay. Good to know. Good to know, bro. Anyway.
But it's just my opinion. Man, is it just me or does my hair look like really kind of reddish purple?
Purple rain.
I don't see the purple. I see the reddish.
You see the cam reddish?
Is my hair really
I
this
see it's like a tat.
It might be just the lighting.
Your mom's a redhead.
Whoa, Dan, cool with the mom comments.
Otherwise,
dude.
I'm just like a ginger and I have no soul.
Lighting does make a huge difference.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
Yes.
So, boys. We are back better than ever. Dan did not hear. Oh, fuck, he took off the hat. Damn. Now it just looked weird.
We took off the hat a while ago. Both of us did.
I wasn't looking. Well, I don't look at the webcams.
I do. I like to look at your faces while I'm talking.
Now I'm looking at you.
And now I can see your face, audience. Hello.
Hi,
Nice
audience. How are you?
It's penis inspection day.
I like how we just I turn like an Oblivion NPC. Yes.
Yes. What is it?
Did someone steal your sweet roll?
That's Skyrim.
That is Skyrim. Who gives a shit? They're all the same. All right. Anyway, we got some cool stuff to talk about. First off, I wanna ask my lovely co-host if there's anything they want to bring up.
Anything I want to bring up?
Yeah.
Oh. No.
Okay. Dan. Yeah, don't talk.
I can't
Dan.
think of anything.
Oh, you suck, Dan.
During the small intermission, I already talked about like my groceries I bought today, and that's all I really had.
Like, let's just have the exact same conversation again. No. Alright. In all seriousness, no. First things first, I just want to say, congratulate us for being so epic that we passed 90 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't understand how, but thanks to everyone in the audience, we somehow managed.
We are at, what you say, 92, I think?
Yeah, so everyone in the audience, go ahead, and if you have any great ideas for Subscriber Special you'd like to see us suffer through, go ahead and send them over to the Reddit or to Robot Juice on Twitter. We'll look at them.
Yeah, I'll actually, that's a good point, too. I'll make a thread after the podcast is over where you can suggest stuff, email it, tweet at us, whatever you feel like. But
yeah.
I like how too at the beginning of the year I was like, man, I don't think we'll hit 75. I was like, I think
Were you saying like 50 or something was the goal?
Yeah, 50 was the year for the goal, and I thought, all right, we'll hit 75 if we're lucky.
And here we are.
We're at nearly 100. It's not.
Look at us.
These people are insane. I don't know, but I love it.
I love it.
And we'll look through all of it, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do 100. It might be a little too forward. Think about maybe late April.
I would guess so, because we'll probably hit.
Wait, when are we doing 75?
This Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
We're doing a Silent Hill special, but I would guess that we'll hit the official goal either late March, early April, and then we'll do the actual thing late April. If we don't get it late April, then early May.
It'll just be kind of awkward.
That'd be kind of awkward. Let's just do actually, you know what? Let's just hit all the goals beforehand. Let's just do them so we don't preemptively.
Let's
all
just
right.
get 1 million out of the way right now.
Basically, all right. 50,000 subscriber goal, guys. We need.
we need your 1 million subscriber special ideas here.
True. So that's also a good way for me to advertise the Reddit, because the Reddit's up and running. And I said this, I think, on the last podcast, but, we're trying to streamline everything through there. So any memes, new podcast question, I prefer if you do through the Reddit. Memes are exclusively now going to be through the Reddit, but podcast questions, you can still do the email, you can still tweet. That doesn't matter, but I'll try to streamline it through the Reddit.
Also, if you just want to bullshit with someone else in the Rochester community, post something horrible, and you can also do that there. Yeah. Whatever you want.
You can post.
Just follow the rules of pee poo and pee poo poo poo.
Here, I'll read out the rules officially to you. Hey yo, where the fuck is Mario Judah? Poo, pee, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo pee pee, poo poo pee pee poo pee pee poo poo. Thank you.
Those are the rules. Make sure you follow them.
If not, you will. Kind of awkward. You will be banned. It's kind of. I mean.
Insta ban.
Insta ban.
The Reddit mods are watching closely.
Alright. Anyway, I also have a positive update. And that's not my HIV positive test.
That has been positive for a long time.
But I sorted out. I had some issues too. With some of you probably wondering why YouTube I wasn't uploading as consistently, and some of the edits have been a bit fucked. It's because I was having some problems with my computer. Sorted those out. So we'll be back now to regular YouTube uploading, and I'll probably now it's going to be at least one video a day, maybe two for most days, honestly, because there's so much shit I just got that I'm in just might be just dumping, just taking a fat shit on YouTube. Everyone on YouTube hey guys, open your mouth, here comes the train. But I'll have to make a decision on that, what's going to get a proper treatment, and then what's just going to be here, take this, you savages.
That's real good to hear. Also, can I just say, because I just noticed this now, but I'm looking at Dan's screen over there, and just the fact that the door is completely open and barely slightly on screen, and it's completely dark out there, is kind of just stressing me out.
It actually makes me very physically uncomfortable.
It's some Slender Man-esque monster is just gonna stroll through there, pelvic thrust the camera.
Fine.
Walk away. I'm looking like some shit's gonna go down over there, and I don't trust it.
There's some.
It's fine.
Well, listen, we don't. What happens in Dan's house stays in Dan's house. All right.
Pretty much.
Also, I keep looking in his closet, and I keep almost seeing like the
Kelly.
nostalgic critic.
Oh. Oh fuck! I
jacket,
see it. I see what you
white shirt,
mean.
and
I see what you mean.
because of the way his clothes are arranged, with it's like black, white, something red, and then another white and black thing, I keep barely seeing that out of the corner of my eye.
I
Like, nostalgia critic.
I see exactly what you mean too. Oh my god.
I can't. It's just so cursed.
Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Anyway. Also,
Everywhere I look, I see him.
for those who are watching on Twitch, I have an idea. I'm just gonna spitball out. I would like for people to suggest ideas for emotes that we could use for subscribers. And if you're familiar with BTTV/FFZ, I might do a trial run with a lot of the emotes to see how they look and how people use them, and decide like what gets made into an actual subscriber emote. Because we need to sort that out too. I've been saying that for like how long now about sorting that shit, but still haven't. Okay, that's your newsletter basically. Now we can get into the juicy stuff. So first off, we have to do? I guess we'll just talk about this real quick. I got a question for you, Dan. What kind of dark magic were you using for the first couple days of that NCAA tournament?
Just the standard dark magic, you know. You find it in a back alley, you kill some guy, you take out his organs, you find out what you need to know. It's real simple stuff.
I like because of your picks. Wait. Okay, for a second I thought you got. It said I read this backwards. But I thought it said your max points is 320, but you got 360. But no, you somehow like out of all like the shitty picks you made, it's like Dan Luck struck again, and like you just got everything right in the first round. Like out of the slow amount of points you were basically able to get, you like milked the shit out of it. God damn. How do you do that? Like, where does this come from, Dan? Where does this stupid luck?
I mean, it's just a natural ability of mine. We call it Dan's dumb luck, DDL for short.
Yeah. You go to the arcade, you see the DDRs on the right and the DDLs on the left.
Oh fuck, dude.
Yeah.
They're labeled.
At this point now too, it's basically come down to me and Michael. Ooh. Actually, no, I'm a liar. Me, Michael, Hutch, and Steven. But but he's Mexican. He doesn't count.
I love the fact that for a while there, the Amy Rose Has AIDS and Subscribe to Robot Juice was on ESPN.
I need to tell people this for who weren't watching the Halo stream. I think it was Friday is when it tipped off. Pie Cake, I think, got like the first at least 5 or 6 games 100% right. Like some upsets went his way, so he was at the top of the leaderboard. And I'll explain this to people. It's for those who don't know, it's just like a March Madness tournament challenge if you haven't figured it out already. But out of I think 20-25 million people, Pie Cake was at the top, like just for a brief bit. But he named his bracket. I think it's Rip Amy Rose Has AIDS, subscribe to Robot Juice, and that was at the top of the ESPN leaderboards for at least a couple hours. And I said to Alex, I don't know what's worse. Someone some random 40-year-old dude who works in an office job what? Amy Rose Has AIDS seeing it? Or some ESPN executive who's running this oh, I'll make sure who's winning our sweepstakes. What? Amy Rose AIDS? What does this mean? But I just want to say that's definitive proof we live in the worst possible timeline. Or best, I guess, depending upon how you view this.
The best, worst timeline. That's how I'm going to put it. That's our timeline. The best, worst one. So that was so beautiful. The fact it happened.
Yeah. I hate this. Of all people, too.
now the most popular, if you consider everyone was watching ESPN at the time as technically watching Robot Juice, that is our most popular moment.
We basically had 20 million viewers. All right, where's our sponsorships? Where's our Twitch partner?
Where's Raid Shadow
But
Legends?
it's just the fucking fact. There's like 25 million brackets. That's the one. Like, that's the one that has to go to the top. God damn it.
It's also impressive that it made it like through like censorship fields or something.
Oh, that's true. I mean, to be fair, I think there probably was worse out there. Like, some of them...
I mean, they might have thought like he was actually paying respects to someone who died of AIDS.
Oh, do you think it was something like that where they're like, oh, it's probably like some... Because I see it a lot. We'll be like, oh, here's some organization for AIDS, so we're raising awareness and doing money. And they're just like, oh, Amy Rose, probably like his sister or his wife or something like that, who passed away from AIDS. So unfortunate. Oh my god.
It's just shitty Robot Juice meme.
No, I just want this meme to die, please. Please.
Oh, it's never gonna die. Never gonna die.
Oh god. Also, I just realized too, we made the promise that we're gonna talk about or in-depth thing about Resident Evil because I was like half asleep and just said we're going to and said this is future us problem.
Oh yeah, we can do that now. It's kind of random now, but we can do it now.
It's random, but we can talk about it.
The original Resident Evil, okay, there's a lot that I can say that's good about the game. Like, I like the game's setup and how it's built. Like, some of the things I'm not a fan of, like the tank controls, not a super huge fan of, but exploring the mansion and solving puzzles, like that was fun. I like that. Mm-hmm. But, like, the combat was super, super clunky. Mostly because of the tank controls. And with a lot of the enemies, I don't feel like we're designed knowing tank controls limitations. Granted, they couldn't have known tank controls limitations because it was one of the first implementations of tank controls in this type of game. So, yeah, obviously that's going to be an issue. But overall, it was still... It could have been worse. It could have been worse. I did cheat there at the end, but you know what? If I didn't... It was going to take forever, and it was super, super cheap, that ending, where they just... Oh, the enemies respawn now. They still have super limited bullets, but the enemies just respawn.
Isn't there... I could be wrong. Wasn't there something in Resident Evil where you're supposed to burn the bodies or something? For them to not respawn? But that's still, I think, a bit bullshitty. I can't remember. But that, like... I think in general, at least for me, I think it's a very... Because I did what I did what I said I was going to do and go back and played a bit of it myself. I definitely think it's like the perfect sort of launch point for Resident Evil. And something I want to make this point too. When we criticize Kingdom Hearts for being like a bit like what's the word I'm looking for? Like a product of the time. I think I think that works in Resident Evil's favor, like the first game. It's very like campy, has like that very like it feels like 1996, but I think that helps it a lot. Where it's like it has that like a charm to it.
It has, even though I'd never played the original before, it had like a nostalgic vibe to it. Where it's like, oh, this is classic gaming. Like, this is like Saturday night, even though it was like Thursday, like just. Metaphorically, Saturday night, hanging out with your boy, playing PlayStation 1 Resident Evil, having a good time, like having a few beers.
Like you're in the basement, you ordered a pizza.
Yeah,
like, that's what it feels like. I will also too. I think what really helps it, the first game, at least from my memory, is like the sequels. How like they sort of mastered that. And I think that really helps it, where it's like you kind of see what they're going for in the first Resident Evil, but then like 2, 3, and 4, they're like, okay, like they knew what they were doing with that. And I will say too, holy shit, I love Wesker. Like that intro where he's just like slick his hair back. Oh my god.
During the intro, he's slicking hair. Again, this is like technically spoilers for a game from like 1990s, so I don't really care.
Yeah, who cares?
But that fucking picture of all those like normal ass looking dudes who are scientists and his Wesker in like slick back hair and sunglasses, that was a glorious moment. I love that so much.
It's almost like a parody of itself. That moment. But I will say too, I will give who made Resident Evil? I'm blanking so hard. Capcom, right?
Capcom,
Yeah.
Capcom.
I will give them credit. They knew what they were doing with that. Like there was no high. Like it's so good how they do that shit. I love it.
It felt like it was supposed to be a sort of parody on like B horror movies while still trying to create the survival horror genre, and I think it excelled at doing that.
I
both got its parody point across and was like, haha, this is funny, and set the framework for an entirely new, well, not entirely new, but mostly unexplored type of game. And at that point, I'd say it's amazing.
I'll give them credit, because there's not many games that can do that where they try like so drastically two different things, like opposite ends of the spectrum, and make it work. Like Resident Evil is very good at that, where like I can enjoy it and be a bit serious, but also at its heart, it's still, like we said, very campy, and it has its moments. Like I think my first thing I think of is like in Resident Evil 4 when Leon's like kicking people's heads off and stuff like that. Like how stupid that. I love that animation so much, where he's just like, where on he's just like, hurrah! It's so good. Oh my god.
But yeah, even with all that positive stuff, at its core, it's still very aged.
Yeah.
And even for the time, I'm sure many people thought it was very clunky, and some of the mechanics are just unfair, as well as the enemy design, especially the hunters.
Hunters are bullshit.
Very unfair.
When I remember first playing it, when the hunters appeared, I'm just like, oh fuck, it was just like an unlocked memory. I remember the hunters being like very bad, because they are super, super annoying. It's not like, it's almost like Dead Island, where it's not like, oh, they're hard, I gotta be smart. It's just, they're really annoying.
They're annoying, and you are super clunky, so you have to like turn your gun pointed up and down very slowly, because you have very slow turn speed. But the hunters are super fast by design.
Yeah.
And it's just a completely unfair matchup for the player. So you're basically gonna get hit no matter what you do, unless you're just firing your grenade launcher down the hallway like a maniac, predicting one to be there, and you can't see him because the camera.
Yeah. I think...
But all in all, good points and bad points taken into effect, I still think it's a good game. It's still an enjoyable experience, even if the end kind of becomes bullshitty.
I think the ending does live a bit... Like, there's a sour taste at the end there. Like, you're kind of like, I don't like that ending. But I still think... I'll say this, too. If this was, like, 1996, I think we would absolutely, like... I could absolutely see, like, oh, if we were alive during that time in this age, we would burp. We would also, like, we'd eat that up like, man, fuck yeah, Resident Evil. Can't wait for Resident Evil 2.
If this... I'm going to give it 2 ratings, because I know, Austin, you don't like doing the whole numbers thing, but yeah. I like doing the numbers thing. Yeah. So you don't have to, but if this was 1996, I'd give it 9 out of 10. Maybe 9.5 out of 10. I'd be all over it, because... Yeah, probably 9.5, because I wouldn't have any, like, better things to compare it to.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be revolutionary. Like how people, when Mario 64 came out, give it 10 out of 10 because it was revolutionary.
Yeah.
But given today, judging it today, having played it first in the modern era, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
I would say it is hard for me a bit to judge it, because it's like part of me like, do I judge it by modern standards, or do I judge it by at the time standards? But I will say, even with judging it by modern standards, I still see that charm, and I understand, okay, without this, there wouldn't be a lot of the good shit. Like, they're still very integral. Like I will say this: if you're a gamer, if you're a gamer,
Batman.
If you're a gamer in society, I do think I would highly recommend if you're a gamer trying this out. Just no, you don't have to beat it or anything. Just at least playing it and getting a feel.
Yeah, because there's a charm in some of the... There's especially a charm in the terrible voice acting. That's super charming. But even, like, the graphics, like, looking at some of the characters, like, models and faces, and sometimes, like, the weird looks they make because of the limited capabilities, is just... There's a charm to it. It's aged very well. In some places, not so well. But mostly well.
I would say even the parts that age poorly are a bit, like, they age well in the sense that it's still at least, like, funny or entertaining. A bit. But also... the thing that I'm gonna really be interested in now is to see the sequels, how they compare to, And if we ever do like the remake, if we do the remake, I don't think we'll do like a complete playthrough, but at least like let's just try it out, see how it compares to the original.
Yeah, now that we've done the original Resident Evil, we definitely have to do original 2, original 3, and then see how they all stack up.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm interested now, really interested in that. I'll say this though, as much as we were like about to blow our brains out at the end of that Resident Evil stream, I think that was a very positive experience. HIV positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at the end of it, it was like, I really want to get this through, because the ending was really infuriating. But looking back on it, I'm glad we did it.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then I don't know when we're going to do Resident Evil. I don't think Resident Evil 2. I think it's going to be at least quite a bit before we do Resident Evil 2, because I want to have, like... I don't want to be... Yeah.
We've been doing too much survival horror recently. We need to do something else.
We have been doing and there's also like I know someone said that, but like I kind of do like maybe try some N64 stuff. There's some Wii stuff, GameCube, like sort of branch out a bit and try some different shit. More strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, try new shit.
This sounds really autistic, but there really is part of me like in the back of my head that does want to finish that Dora game. I know it sounds so bad, but there's like part of me that's like I want to finish it.
Honestly, I'd be super down if our next playthrough, our next big one after Silent Hill webcam experiment, is just like good old classic Nintendo Mario or Zelda.
I would. Oh, that's actually. You know what? That's a good idea. Stop having good ideas. You make the rest of us look bad. But that I think we could. I think that's a good idea.
Either 64, Sunshine, or like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, even Galaxy, or something like maybe Wind Waker.
Oh,
like, I'd be down.
Oh, I'd be really down for Wind Waker. I think I like that idea. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Tell us on the Reddit if you like this idea.
If you don't like this idea, send a picture of a duck to Dan on Twitter. We'll count votes this way.
Dan, make sure you tell us my next podcast how many ducks you've received on Twitter.
Yeah, please.
Well,
I like that. I like that. What a present. What a pleasant idea. Anyway.
That's probably enough of that. Let's move on to the meat and potatoes of this podcast.
The meat and potatoes of this fucking podcast. The question. Everyone, get up, get down, get dirty, because it's time for the question and Q&A section of the podcast. You can submit your questions through email on thejuicepodcast@gmail.com, at our Reddit, r/robotjuice, on Twitter, we're robot_juice, and you'll be featured on the podcast. Remember, if we don't feature your question, that means because we hate you personally. No, I'm just kidding, gamers. It's because we haven't got to yet. There's a lot of questions, surprisingly. And also, there's like, I think, 40 questions or something like that? Or 35? Yeah, 35. If we don't get through all of them, I'm sorry. We'll make sure to get them in next week, okay? We're just gonna answer them, all right? We answer them, see how many we get through, and if we don't, once again, it's because we personally hate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Something like that.
Let's game.
Let's game, gamers. First off, Glass Kitten 32.
Wow.
This is probably a question that you guys get a lot, but it's something I'm curious to hear about since I'm relatively new here. Why is there so many questions on the podcast with a small community? How much is from the fans? How much is the general process of questions getting asked? Oh, I'm sorry, and what is the general process of questions getting asked? Honestly, I'm kind of curious about this too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's so many questions from such a small amount of people. It's honestly insane.
It is insane. I'll go through a bit of points. One, I will say our audience is very dedicated. And two, I'm going to sort of, peel back the curtain a bit. I know some people might get upset at this. For a lot of the questions, you'll see, like funny names, like, oh, Dick McSuck or something like that. A lot of the questions are from the same people. So you'll see a lot of like the joke questions. You can boil it down to like a few people. You could probably guess who it is. Also, too, a few of the people who submit questions also will do it like through their email and one through Twitter, and like they'll have different usernames, like on Twitter or YouTube or something like that. But I will say there's still at least like a very dedicated group who submit a lot of the questions. Like it's probably not as big as you think it is, but it's still quite a bit.
Yeah, it's probably the 80-20 principle at work.
Yes.
I don't know if you've heard of that, but...
Yes, it's very much so. And I think, too, I don't know why, too, some people I never understood this. This happened a lot of times too when we stream with the group that should not be named. A lot of times too, people will just randomly just show up and just ask a question for no reason and just leave. I'm like, okay, why are you doing that? I mean, cool, but yeah.
I don't know.
As for the general process, what I do is I go through like Twitter, email, whatever. I'll put it like in a master document list, and I'll put it into 2 tiers. The top tier is stuff that's more needs to be answered on a on a time frame. For example, if someone asked, "Oh, what are you guys gonna do in April?" I go, "Okay, put it in this tier. Make sure it gets answered before that." And then the next tier will be stuff that's like very general, like, "Oh, what's your favorite color?" or something like that. Like, there's no time frame really. We have to answer that, so that'll just be like in there. And then when I make the questions, I'll make it probably like most of the time shortly after the podcast. So like, for example, tomorrow I'll start adding up questions, and what I'll do is I'll just randomly try to get the time sensitive questions in there, and then from the second tier I'll just like grab random. I'll just be like, this one, and just put it in there. And I know someone too said like, "Oh, Austin, how do you make the questions and then you don't like you forget what they are?" It's because I make these like a week or so before. Actually, a lot of times, like quite a few times, like a couple weeks or so before the actual podcast. So I just forget all the questions.
Yeah, my man's Austin here is like real dedicated to this sort of shit.
Yeah, but I would say off the top of my head, this is just this is me just pulling a number out of my ass. I'd say like at least 10 people who I think I regularly see asking questions, which is still...
It's still quite a bit. We're very appreciative. I don't know if it comes off enough, but we do appreciate everyone who posts on the Reddit, asks a question, sends a stupid email, sends a dick pic, my DMs. I know who you are.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, nice cock. But yeah.
Flying my room.
There also, I'll say this too, there are some people where I get used to, like, some people who I'll recognize, be like, oh, they're a YouTube person. I know them because they always ask questions in the YouTube comments. Oh, they're an email person because I recognize them in the email. Oh, they're a Twitter. But
they are on Twitter.
I would say, honest to God, like 10 to 20, at least, who I regularly see, which is fucking ridiculous. Off the top of my head. And the worst part is there's now, especially recently, there's more people I'd be like, I don't recognize this name. Who is this? Oh, fuck, they're a new person. They just subscribed. Oh, God, another one. They're growing.
No. Oh, no, the juicers.
I'm coming out of the gosh darn walls!
But I'll say that, too. It is a very special community, but I have seen that before in other communities where there was, I don't even know what the channel was, but they got recommended to me, and they have, like, a very similar situation where they're around the same subscribers and they have a lot of dedicated viewers. And then I'll go to another channel where it's like, oh, they have 5K subscribers and they got the same amount of views I do. I'm like, oh, fuck you. Oh, look at that, huh? Look at us.
Look at the big boys. I like how dedicated our audience is. It's nice. It makes it feel like we're a real close community of people.
It's like
not a cult.
Who was the guy that said that? It's like an underground like club in New York City or something like that. That's what it feels.
Underground club, except everyone here is friends and we all share the same sin.
True. I don't know. The only thing is though, is it just like our brand of autism just attracts like a certain type of people where like the autism like collides together and they just like become super gay?
Maybe it's like I don't know how to say, but it's like a telepathic like bonding. Like they can look at us and we can know, and they just know.
Oh God. Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Discord just shit itself for me.
All right.
Okay, so that wasn't me.
Okay.
So
we're back.
Oh yeah, we're back. All right, what were you saying?
It's like the autism just like syncs up.
Yeah.
And they just glance.
I don't get it. I mean, like I said, I've seen this in other communities sometime. I'm just surprised it's just one of the things where you don't expect it to happen to you. Like, you see it happen in other communities. Like, people... Like, one I was noticed, OSW Review, who's a wrestling channel, they have, like, extremely dedicated, like, great audience. And the thing that I said this before, too, it's just, like, people come in and, like, I get it. And I think that's why, like, the autism theory is, like, a certain, like... Our autism's, like, sending out connection signals, and then it's just, like, everyone's just like, oh... Like,
It's like a public Wi-Fi network. Your phone just hooks up to it and you just get it.
yeah, my autism senses are tingling. Robot juice. I have to subscribe.
Robot juice. Hang on. Anyway.
Yeah, thank you guys also too. For
Thank all of you.
I just want to say this point real quick. That is the one thing that I think will suck as we get bigger, is losing that smaller sense of community that I do like a lot. Like, obviously, of course, we want the channel to grow and get big and stuff, but there is something very nice right now where we're just like this cozy little thing that people enjoy. And it's like, I also heard a good point too, which is, you know, like some people are like, oh, you only have 10 viewers or something like that, only you have this many viewers. And then I heard a good point was like, because we normally, I'd say, get on Twitch like 5 to 12. And then someone said, well, imagine like 10 people in a room watching you. Then I thought like, oh, fuck. Like, that's a good point. Like, you don't realize that it's like, oh, wait, it's actual...
It's an actual person taking time off their Tuesday.
Yeah. Like, there's like 92 times someone has looked at us and said, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Here we go again.
Here you go.
David's giant red nose.
Hey.
Everyone knows him, everyone loves him.
Yeah,
we must never forget Alex playing with the coat hangers in dynamic compression. May they rest in peace.
Jesus Christ, that's an old meme.
I don't even remember this.
The coat hangers thing?
Oh.
That was, remember Zero's first podcast where you guys literally just showed up to my house because you wanted to charge your phone. And like, this was like 2016. And we're just in my basement. I remember that because we were in the middle of like moving stuff around and like redoing the storage, and there was just a bunch of coat hangers sitting on my coffee table, and you were just like connecting them all, making like a big coat hanger.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
A dynamic compression, I remember a lot.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there. It was me. I remember that. I don't know why I remember this. This is like the autism at work. I remember you specifically getting a Sprite, going to my fridge and asking for the Sprite, and then you put it in a glass, and like we were literally just sitting there just like constantly sipping it like an NPC.
Skyrim NPC energy. Yes?
Yeah. Yes?
That does sound like something I would do.
I don't know why. That's the weirdest part about my memory. I can't remember what my name is, but I can remember this like hyper specific thing from July 2016. I remember that because I actually do. I remember because it was around 4th of July too. And then I remember us also, we went up to the church at the top of my street.
Oh, was that the same day as this?
Yeah, that was the same day.
That was the same day. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering more and more of this, yeah.
And then I remember too, one of my favorite memories was we were going, wait, was it the same day?
It has to have been.
Oh, okay, was this the same day where I remember us heading to, I think this might have been a separate day where I remember going to Dan's house, and then some like old dude who's walking his dog, and he had like a big wooden stick and goes, "You fuckers better not be playing Pokemon Go, you motherfuckers!" And we're just like, no, we're just going to this guy's house. Do you remember this? Or oh, now I just look like a crazy person. The schizophrenia is overtaking me. I remember an old
slowly
guy,
but surely. Yes.
And then I remember us going up to the baseball fields too, and then like me and Zero.
I remember the baseball field.
I remember that because like me and Zero were like being extremely autistic, and we're like, no, we don't want we can't go people for some reason. And then am I combining stories now? I think I remember we definitely went to the baseball.
What's our next question?
No, I do remember us going to the baseball fields, and I do remember us going to the church. And then we walked around a bit, and then we went down back to my house, and we did a SmackDown vs. Raw GM mode.
Memories.
Yeah. I remember that because you just showed up at my house, and we're like, okay, we'll just do an impromptu podcast. But
thanks for the free memories, David Giant Red Nose.
Yeah, thank you, David.
Maria Weikelman. Wakelman? Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Would you ever consider doing a podcast giving the history of Redacted and Robot Juice? I think it would be interesting to hear the origin story. How you guys got here, the changes that have happened, and what happened to the older people. Am I allowed to say their names?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like Cook, John, Matt, and Kaz. Thanks.
I guess I actually that might be. I don't know.
It could be interesting.
The only thing is though, I would want to prepare for it. It can't be one of the thing. I would have to like think about
That might
that.
be one of our subscriber specials. Like when we get like big,
Yeah.
like maybe like 10,000.
200
like,
subscriber special. There it is.
Not bad, like big. I think like 10,000 subscribers. History of Robot Juice.
Mm-hmm. I could, because I think,
All right.
you know who'd be good for that too is Pie Cake, because I could ask him, because he's been here literally since basically day one.
Yeah, maybe we should like get started on this.
I could get started on that, but also, like, I know we drop a bit of tidbits here and there from like, and then we'll do like some like, oh, we'll talk about certain things, and there'll be some crazy person who makes a compilation. Everyone can like the detective board with all the strings going together, like connecting and make a basic timeline, because everyone in this audience is autistic. Also, yeah, I forget what I was gonna say now again. God damn it.
Yeah, but we'll probably do that at some point. I'd be down for that. Sounds fun.
I would absolutely like
constructing a timeline of our memories.
I would, yeah. Like I said, the only thing is I would like to prepare a thing and sort of go by point.
Yeah.
The only thing I will say too about the older people, half the fucking people that were now redacted, I don't even know what like if they're dead or not. Like Cook, I haven't talked to in like 10 years. John, I don't know. Matt, he's still kind of in Robot Juice, but the thing is, with Matt, he's doing his own streaming thing, and the problem is streaming and doing this stuff takes up a lot of your time. So it's not like we're on bad terms or anything. It's just like he's doing his thing, we're doing our thing. We haven't had time to like cross over as much as we used to. Like there's no bad blood or anything.
He's focusing on his own streams and his own channel, and that's fine.
Yeah. I give him applause, dude. I'll say this. That dude's grown good. He's doing his Minecraft shit. And if there's at some point, because I know people are probably in his community, in ours, there's been probably some crossover, probably say like, oh, guys, do work again together. I would absolutely like to, but the only thing I will say, don't bug him. Like, don't be weird about it, like bugging people saying, work with Robot Juice again. Like, obviously, if I asked him, he'd probably say, like, yeah, we'll do some stuff, but it's just more so we're doing our own thing, he's doing his thing. Nothing, like, bad. As for most of the people, it's just a lot of the, like, other members, they died. They died in a car accident. Rest in peace.
Yeah, because that was kind of like the thing with the old Redacted group, is there wasn't very many people who were dedicated to the group. You can kind of see on screen the people who were kind of dedicated to the group because they're still here.
I will say, and this will kind of, pulling back the curtain again a little bit. This is a thing too, I really want to get into like the problems we had with Outsiders Gaming, because there was a lot of things we did wrong with that. And I think that would also be good if people who also are like trying to get into YouTube and stuff when we do this whole thing. But one of the things we made like a really bad mistake was we let way too many people in the group way too fast. Like at our peak where there was like 20 people. Like that's ridiculous. And like
maybe this is what we'll do for 100 subscriber special actually.
That could be it. I would be down for the 100 subscriber special doing that and sort of making the manifesto of Outsiders Gaming.
The RJ manifesto.
Basically, yeah.
But Austin, I don't want you to work on this thing entirely by yourself. Like, I want to be there when we're making this.
Oh,
I want to be both of us.
Yes, we're gonna have to, because there's so much shit that, like, if it's just me working on it, there's so much shit I'm not gonna know. Like, I'm not gonna remember.
Yeah, we can like throw up a Google Doc or something, and just like do it one day.
Yeah, and we'll make like a sort of, it'll be like. First time since we returned doing something not scripted, but like more planned out.
Yeah.
Are you holding a battery?
Yeah,
he is.
Assault and battery. But
honestly, this is like really fun. It sounds like a school project, but like fun.
It does.
Like a high school project, like find the history of Roosevelt and make a red.
I'm gonna have a title like the dark truth behind Outsiders Gaming is going to get 2 views because no one gives a fuck about Outsiders Gaming.
No one does.
You know what's funny too, and this is going to happen because we keep talking about it. As we get bigger, I know there's going to be people who be like, I was here at Outsiders Gaming. But like, you're fucking liar. There was 5 people here, and I can name all 5 of them who were like watching us during Outsiders Gaming.
Yeah.
Like Pie Cake, Davis Giant Red Nose, Damian Johnson, there was the Irish dude. What was his name? Ronan Stoner, I think. If you remember.
Sounds about right.
And then there was someone else who I'm forgetting, but if I saw their name, I'd be able to like. Okay, Cindy's barking apparently too.
I'd be able to bark like a dog.
I would be able to bark. She knows. She knows. Who is it? Who is it, Cindy? Who is it? But there was like 5 people who fucking were in Outsiders Gaming. But I here's the thing too. I will remember. Like, I have a terrible memory, but one thing I do remember is when people, like, how long they've been subscribed and stuff like that. So if I see your name, I know how long I've seen you. If you say, like, oh, I've been here since this one, I know. I fucking know, so don't lie.
He knows. He's like the world's worst version of Santa Claus. He knows when you've been subscribed.
Here's the thing. Yeah, I have a bad memory, but my autism overtakes that with knowing, like, the most useless things. You know what? I think that might be a good 100 subscriber special. It's just doing.
Yeah, I kind of want to do this now. This sounds like super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we spent 20 minutes on 3 questions. Let's move on to Pie Cake.
Hi, Pie Cake.
Honestly, just to finish, kind of like stopgap the last question. I don't know why. Like. Pie Cake and David Johnson and David Senrez are just like stuck around. What real legends?
That's something that I will actually say too, and this was my one thing that I was really worried and surprised about was when we first came back. I was like, oh fuck, like is everyone gonna be gone? And and it sucks too because there are people that left that I'm like, oh fuck, like if I saw them again, like I see, because I could probably actually go on my old hard drive and find the old questions. And be like, oh, I remember that guy. Oh, sucks they're not around anymore. But the people that have like stuck around for this have been so dedicated. Like Pie Cake, David's Giant Red, Pie Cake, and Damian Johnson. I will legitimately say, if we ever have like a Robot Juice Hall of Fame, you two are the first inductees because you have been, especially Pie Cake. Pie Cake was here when we were technically, I'm pretty sure, referred to as the Awesome Crew. If you
listen, if we ever get big enough on Twitch that we need mods, they're our first mods.
But I will say too, here's how long he's been here. He was a fan of us before Alex was added to the group.
Ooh.
When it was just me, Dan, Matt, Cook, and I think that was it. It was just the 4 of us. Or it was just even me and Dan, I think. I don't remember the timeline. This was like 2012. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
I want to meet him one day. I want to meet Pie Cake, David Giant Red Nose, and Damian Johnson one day.
I so
and we can all go and like get a McDonald's burger.
It needs to be somewhere like really odd. Like let's go to Chuck E. Cheese together or something stupid like that.
Let's go hang out at the local Pizza Hut.
I want something like let's all go to Applebee's or something really fucking weird. You know,
on a date with Robot Juice? Question mark.
Didn't we? I remember at some point, didn't we? Like in 2013, making a joke where it's like we were gonna have a big battle royale at PAX East or something like that.
Yep.
Which is funny. This. Which is funny too because we made that joke before battle royale like games were a thing. We're basically ahead of our times. We predicted the future.
Our knowledge is too.
Big. Once again the autism strikes. I remember that joke where we said we're all gonna go to PAX East in Boston and like have a big fight. Just like
I remember that too.
Oh god.
Yep.
But that's a thing too. At some point, like at least the OGs, I want like the original fans who I know were here, like Pie Cake, Damian Johnson, David's Giant Red Nose. Oh, actually, I do want to say something about David that I don't want to. I might crush your dreams a bit, Alex.
Yeah.
David is British.
Damn it.
I remember that because I was talking to him. I don't want to say the city, but he was like, okay, fuck it. I'll say it was like, I think, actually, I don't remember. I think it was like Manchester or something like that. He's like, oh yeah, man, I'm from Manchester. And I'm just like, oh fuck, you're British.
But all we do is make fun of British people.
I just want to make, I have to do this every time. One of my favorite comments, or it was an email or something like that, where someone said making fun of the British is ableist.
Fuck you.
I just saw that and I'm just like, yeah, but at least I want to say too, I know we give love to the OGs, but even if you're like a new fan, newbie, we still love you too. Not as much.
There's plenty of room for you to like sneak in and steal our hearts like Josh Harding did.
Absolutely.
Like, he just showed up one day and inserted himself.
That's a good point too. There is a charm to the newer people, like Josh Harding. Fuck, I can't remember. If I saw, there's people who I see regularly now. David Krentler, or David James Krentler. Fuck, because there's a person.
David Pies Hosey.
I'm combining David Pussy Boy, whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, let's actually move on to Pie Case question now. Yeah. Enough blue balling. Yeah. Curious how many members of the community could you name? I think it'd be a little fun next time I see who Among Us you actually remember.
Okay, first off, that is actually
don't mention you. They hate you, by the way.
That's true. Also, first off, I like these questions are very much so like I unintentionally put them in like the perfect order. I'm gonna do a challenge first. Dan, I want to see how many people you can name in the community.
The gay community.
And our community, and then Alex and I will take over. Because me and Alex, we know.
I know there's.
Okay, go ahead.
I know there's Pie Cake. I know there's David's Big Red Nose. I know
Giant
Damian Johnson. I want to say there was a Russian guy.
A Russian guy.
I vaguely remember a Russian. Yeah, like answering questions from a Russian guy, like way back in the day.
Oh,
like it was Russian something.
Are you talking about the fucking guy that? No, he wasn't Russian. You talking about like the guy that screamed all the time, like Bjorn or something like that. He'd be like, "Why you don't play Smash Bros? Why don't you play Smash Bros now? Bjorn wants you to play Smash Bros." Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was I think German or Finnish or something. Not.
You sure he wasn't Russian?
I don't know. He's probably dead.
Okay.
Oof.
My memory's terrible. Those are the ones that stuck out to me after all these years.
Okay. David Pissboy. I like how we call him Pissboy too.
There's
Manwhore. I was just gonna say Manwhore. Avocado Chicken.
Yep.
I'm trying to think of Twitch people.
There's James Sonic.
James Sonic, Pure and Kev.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Mystic Athenian, I think. That's a YouTube person. Dadian Costas. If I fuck up your name, I'm sorry. Brombus Bacon. Oh, fuck.
Can't forget Hydra Payton.
Hydra Payton.
He's got the riches. And that guy whose name we can't pronounce because there's a whole bunch of like L's and J's in it.
Oh, Jacob Lejik or something. Lejik or whatever the fuck.
No. He left a comment like this past like Reddit thing, like the guy with the weird cat profile picture.
Oh, the African dude.
Yeah, him.
There's Tomato Hernandez. Suck on Penis or whatever the German dude. I don't know what his Oh fuck. It's funny too because like it's so hard thinking of this. Like if I saw them I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know that." But it's hard like thinking on the spot trying to remember them all.
Yeah, my memory with names is just terrible, so.
There's someone I'm forgetting though. Oh fuck. This is gonna bug me. I know who because they comment. DeMeo Buttskin. I see them a lot on YouTube. And I think that's it. Wasn't there a Swedish person we're forgetting?
Yeah.
There's a lot of Swedish people we're forgetting.
Honestly, I don't remember this many people.
Fuck. Is it cheating? Okay, you know, I'm going to our YouTube comments right now.
He is.
I'm gonna see who, because I know I'm. Let's see here, YouTube Studio. Oh, we forgot Hermes Chase. Oh, how do we forget him? Because he's like one of our Lizard Corey. I see you a lot.
Oh yeah, he's got the lizard profile. I remember him now. I remember Lizard Corey.
Adam, you hate. I know you, but oh my god, I remember Adam because remember the Tumblr guy that kept saying about how we hate Tumblr and we should.
Yeah.
That's I remember him. Cheese Consumer, Zamphorus, I see you. Ampantino, Eric.
I see you.
Antonio Pascal, I can't believe I forgot you. John Kaiser. Kaylee Paulson. I think that's off the top of my head. Oh yeah, Jamie Kozlowski too. That's off. That's just quickly people I see.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Fuck.
Man.
Also, that means it's confirmed now. Dan hates you guys the most.
Ooh.
I mean,
Professional shit farter.
well, oh,
Since there is a PO box. Yes, this is a question. I'm not just saying that.
oh,
Since there isn't a PO box, are we able to donate for specific things like the ear fucking mic?
please don't call it the ear fucking mic.
But I mean, I don't see why not.
Actually, I think that's a good idea since we don't have a PO box. I guess you could then, but the only problem I have with that is I know how you guys are. You're not gonna be donating for like, oh, here's this wonderful game I want you to play. It's like, buy this like 15-inch like black dildo. It'd be funny. Also, Jesus Christ, damn the echo.
Dan,
The Amazon Echo.
Ooh. Ooh.
What?
turn your volume down a little bit. We're echoing.
Or get headphones.
Yeah, that too.
That could be.
But yeah, I mean, I'd say if something we already like we're going to get anyways, I suppose you could donate towards it if you want.
Yeah, if like you said, if you want to just make sure you specify too in your
Specify so we can write it down so we don't forget.
Yeah. Also, can I say something that's a bit fucked up? It's not fucked up, but it's funny. Also, I just want to say this too before I say this. If you donate to us and there's something happens where like you want to refund it, make sure to email us too. I will gladly refund you. But there was someone who did a bunch of donations and apparently like it froze their bank account. And so now like they literally like they're closed out of their bank account and they can't like use it, and they're just like, yeah, I kept like donating like $3 or something like that. So now they just like can't have access because their bank's like, what the fuck is this?
What the hell? Why are you donating to these weirdos?
Yeah.
Honestly, donating to Robot Juice is kind of red flag-ish.
True. I mean, you might as well just fund ISIS at that point. But yeah,
go ahead as long as it's something like we're already like we're planning on. If it's related to like games or like an accessory, something to help the channel that we were planning on getting anyways, I don't see why not.
I don't see. Yeah,
but probably not like haha buy this funny giant dildo.
Maybe I think that's better for the PO box because then it'd be a funny joke. But like if you do funny jokes, yeah, don't be careful. Don't be like, "Hi guys, buy this big swastika flag." Like, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, no,
we're not doing that. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, if it's like, oh, buy Barbie Orgy Adventure or something like that, I'd be like, okay, we'll play it.
That'll go into the Barbie Orgy Adventure Fund.
Yeah. Or yeah, if you want it like actual things, like here, buy for a new mic, for Dan to get headphones, for Dan to post bail, or something like that.
Yeah, get Dan out of the nursing home.
True.
They've lost
one day.
Hopefully never.
Alright, Donald Trump's dump truck ass.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. What do you think would be worse? Being recognized by someone with your parents, like he said, or being on a date with someone and they recognize you?
Oh
god,
my.
that second one is so much worse. If I'm like on a date with some woman in the middle of it, she's like, I've had this feeling for a while, but are you John Robot Juice? I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna go fucking hang myself in
my god.
Burger King bathroom.
I feel like with the parents, it'd be a funny thing because I know like parents would be like, "Oh, look at you, my little internet fame." Because I know my mom. Here's the thing: my mom would understand because I think she understands YouTube. She'd be like, "Oh, your YouTube thing." My dad would be like, "What the fuck is this? I don't know." Oh, sorry, I'm doing wrong accent. What is this, son? I don't know what YouTube is. I just know Serbian war. Fuck Croatians. But
and then you can kind of like play it off, laugh it off, and you're good. But like the letters, like, oh shit.
I just imagine like my dad like, what does this mean? Gayest streamer on platform. But oh my god. I feel like if it was on the date, there's only two options there. Either you just like hang yourself in the bathroom, or you just be like really ashamed about like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm John Robo. You know what would be the funniest thing? If someone like on a date and you're like Alex, if you're on a date, are you unflavored chips? Like we get confused.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm unflavored chips. I'm actually Dino Dan.
That would be the funniest thing if we got recognized, but got recognized as the wrong person.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Oh my god. I don't. Okay.
I definitely think the latter is worse.
I don't know. The first one, I guess the second one wouldn't apply to me, but
Yeah, because you have.
yeah.
You're basically married. Just go fuck yourself.
I mean, yeah. But I feel, I don't know. Would it be worse if I was with her or with my parents? Because she'd just be like, "What do you're fucking gay? What is this shit?" I don't know why she's Russian.
No, I feel like she knows, Austin. I feel like she knows.
Well, she knows, but she would like be like play it off a bit, but like, "Oh, gay. I know you were gay. You fuck. Oh, you. Oh, I said a word there. I shouldn't. Oh god.
Definitely for me, I think the latter would be worse because at that point I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't be able to like process it. Like, is this technically an abuse of power?
Oh, topical.
What
Huh?
do I do?
Very topical. Looks at camera. Anyway. But
you hear all these stories about like YouTubers abusing their power to get on dates with women.
Yeah.
If I got dated with and then figured it afterwards, I don't know, my brain would shut down. I wouldn't know what to do.
I don't know what the fuck I'd do, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god. The only thing that would be great if we did hit it big and become full time, I would 100% then, with my kid, I would 100% be like, I want to go in for career day. Just explain, like, what do your parents do? I'm going to go in there. Like, one kid, oh, I'm a firefighter. Oh, I'm an airline pilot. Hey, guys!
I'm the gay streamer on Twitch.
You know,
meanwhile, your kid's right there.
Oh my! Imagine like my son, right? And they're in like school, and someone's like, "Hey, Eli, is your dad unflavored chips?" Oh, I love robot juice.
Is your dad the gay streamer on Twitch?
Oh my!
Hell
God.
yeah! He's a robot juice.
I'm just gonna say this, and I know it's gonna happen because it seems to be the worst case scenario can happen, always happens, is if I am in public and I see someone wearing like a robot juice shirt. But the thing is, there's always two things that I would want to, like, what path I would choose. One, do I go up to the person and be like, "Oh, nice shirt, what is that?" And like act like I don't know what it is, or do I just completely ignore and be like, "Don't recognize me, please, don't recognize me. Whatever you do, don't recognize me."
Stare them right in the eyes for like my.
That's you know what the worst part is now? Because we do fucking webcam, it's so much easier to recognize us.
Yeah, they've seen our face.
Because beforehand, it would be like, I mean...
And it's not like we're like other people where they're sort of like generic, kind of average looking, and you can like, oh, he could be... Like, I know 7 people who look like this guy. It's like, look between us. Dan's actually this way.
Yeah.
No, that way.
Oh, Brady Bunch.
It's different between Discord and the stream, so, you know, I'm looking around everywhere. But, like, Dan's got the yellow stripe through his hair, pretty recognizable face shape with the big eyebrows and the mustache and beard. Austin, you're just like an absolute giant of a man. It's hard not to notice you. And I'm just very weird looking. And very white.
Your hair is very recognizable. The problem is, too, I don't know, do I have like a unique voice? In a way? Because I feel like the problem is my voice would probably at least be somewhat recognizable, too. Like if someone saw me.
Yeah, I don't think I know too many people who speak similar to you do.
Because that's the thing, too. And now we leaked... Yeah, because the problem is I'm like, what, 6'4", 6'5", so you... Like, it's hard to miss me.
Massive.
So it's really hard to miss me. Hit or miss.
Yeah, we're not joking. He's absolutely a unit, this guy.
Yeah.
It's true.
God, it just sucks being so tall and so great.
All
and,
the
like,
women just...
Like 10-inch cock, I mean... Oh my god.
10-inch women.
10-inch...
You know what
I mean, Katie is like 4'11", so...
God, short women are so funny.
Yeah. Oh my god, I know it's gonna happen. Even if we don't like hit it like that big, at some point I'm gonna be like in Costco or something like that. Someone's gonna be like, unflavored chips.
Hang on, are you buying flavored chips, Mr.
Hold
Unflavored
on.
Chips?
Wait a minute. I see you buying barbecue chips, yet your name is Unflavored Chips. Curious.
Curious. I feel a little sus.
I know it's good, and you know what the worst part is? Someone's gonna be like, Amy Rose AIDS guy. That's the AIDS guy.
The AIDS.
I also too, like we said this before, I so want to just make like degenerate merch where it's like, I gave Amy Rose AIDS as a shirt just so I want you fuckers to wear this in public. I want you to be embarrassed by wearing our shirt, even more so.
I'm 100% behind official Robot Juice cum jar as like a mug.
True.
And it's like, it looks like a jar and it says official Robot Juice cum jar on it.
I'm
100% behind that.
I so want to. If we ever do like become full time, we need to get like an office and just like sitting at our desk with like the Robot Juice cum jar, like, hey Alex, edit today's video, make sure we stream.
Dump the cum jar all over myself.
I just want someone so bad to be like, yeah, be an office job, like, so Dave, we need marketing reports by Friday. What is that Robot Juice cum jar it says on your mug?
And also, I'm still behind, like, they're not for women, obviously, but, like, booty shorts for men that have RJ written on the ass.
Absolutely.
I'm also behind that. I'd wear that.
I would fucking wear that so easily. Oh my god.
Alright, ass always finds a way.
True.
Stopping by to give the opinion that ReZero sucks and will now be leaving. Thank you very much.
What is ReZero?
Anime.
Oh. Is he justified?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, is it a hot take? Or is it...
It's certainly a hot take, yeah. But I can agree with him at some points, yes.
Oh, God.
Alright. Jar Jar's juicy Gungan pussy.
Yeah, but what does the question say?
If you had a clone of yourself, what are some things you would do with it? Would you fuck it, but like not in a gay way, of course, just homosexual?
Wait, what was the question?
If you had a clone of yourself, what are some things you would do with it? Would you fuck it, but not in a gay way, of course, just homosexual?
I don't think I've had an actual clone. I don't think I'd fuck it. That'd be
Yeah,
like,
no, definitely not. Have you seen us?
like, no, because my first thought would be like, oh, I could edit more and do stuff. Oh wait, okay. Question. This is an important distinction. Is it like the clone role where it's like, oh, they have an accelerated life, or they live like the same amount of time that I do?
I imagine it'd be same.
Okay, because if it was same, I'm totally like creating a channel like the Gay Twins or something like that, and it's gonna be like it would be like, who painted the Mona Lisa? Da Vinci? Like that's gonna be me, my clone.
Honestly, I don't think I even want it. You find it like in a black bag in an alley somewhere.
Hello, I'm your clone, please. It's like a Harlequin baby.
No.
No, I feel like, honest to God, I would just make like the Unflavored Chips podcast and just be me, my clone. Just make.
And neither of you can remember anything.
I hope it's like what was that movie with was it John Malkovich where he made clones of himself, but they kept getting like dumber, and I just accentuated like the points. So it's like my clone is dumber and gayer, so they 20% everything. And then my next clone 10% everything, and then my next clone is literally just so unbelievably stupid he can't form basic sentences. It's just like, hello, welcome to the Unflavored Chips podcast. Okay, clone number 5, we need to take you back. Malfunction clone, all right, get him out of here. Yeah. Clone number 3, you need to go get rid of clone number 5. Okay. Oh, that's the gay clone, all right.
There is the gay clone.
I don't know if it'd be funnier if the clone was dumber than me, or if like the clone somehow was just like a genius.
It just gets smarter.
Just like, I have literally just cured cancer, and I'm just sitting there. AIDS. This. You know what? It'd be better if you got rid of your clone, because then it would just be Alex and 2 of me just sitting there.
I think it'd be great if like that was the gimmick and I just never acknowledged it. And people were just like, "Is Austin like a twin or something?" Why are there 2 of them? We just never acknowledge it.
God, I wish I was a fucking twin. There was so much cool stuff I could do if I was a twin. I'll say this though, it'd be really funny though, because if my twin took part of my intelligence, so I was just even dumber somehow. Oh god.
Alright. Oh, this is an edgy name. Night X Faith.
Oh fuck yeah.
How do you feel general community turnover?
Why does Austin like a teenage stoner but sound like a 40-year stoner?
Hold on, there was a donation. Thank you. Who the fuck was that? Oh god, I gotta reload it because it doesn't show up. Thank you, Cum Shit Fart, for the $3. Why does Austin look like a teenage stoner but sound like a 40-year-old smoker? I don't know.
That's how it is on this bitch winner. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you. Oh, now you make me self-conscious about my voice. Oh no.
Honestly, I think we all sound like 13-year-olds in my opinion.
Yeah. Fuck! Why did my voice crack at that time?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I don't know if it's but my voice is like really high.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Okay.
Man.
I got a question after this, but I got a question for the audience, a question for you guys. This question I just thought.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
off,
finish this. How do you feel about the general community turnover in robotry, especially since YouTube and Twitch? Do you feel the sort of content you guys do has a sort of lifespan to a viewer, or eventually they will get tired of it?
No, I mean, we have had community turnover, but that's just how the business works.
Yeah.
A lot of times, I mean, obviously in a perfect world, everyone would stick by. But a lot of times, too, that happens with channels with me. It's like not even that I think they're bad or anything. It just, for some reason, you just stop watching them.
You just want to watch something else, and then, like, half a year later, you're like, I remember that channel. I think I'll watch a few of their videos.
Yeah. That just happens. I don't think that's a bad thing. It just, I mean, it literally happens to everyone. I've done that with a lot of channels. I'd be like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah, that's just how it is. It's not even just YouTube. It's, like, TV, too.
Yeah.
It's like, interface like, man, I want to watch, like, and when I watch TV, it's like, I want to watch some sci-fi.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, I want to watch a bunch of cartoons.
It happens.
Oh, now I want to watch, like, Animal Planet, like old Animal Planet when it was good.
You know what happens, too? A lot of times, there'll be, like, a channel I like where I'll be like, I don't want to keep watching them because I want to have more videos to watch later. And then I'll just forget and I'll be like, oh, fuck, Dick McSucker Plays. I gotta go watch that. And then I'll have, like, a bunch of videos. And then I'll binge watch them and be like, oh, wait, I'm already caught up. Whoops.
But yeah. Yeah, content inherently will have a lifespan to it. That's just how it is.
You'll just, like, you'll have, like, a finite group who will just consistently be there. Pie Cake, Damien Johnson. There'll be some people who will, like we said, even with Outsider Gaming and such, who you'll see after a while they'll go. And then, oh, look, like, John Smith left. Well, here's Carl Big Dick. Oh, hey, Carl Big Dick. Sorry, John. Carl, you have a big dick. John, you have a small penis. All right, bye.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
It is what it is. It sucks. Like I said, it sucks. But like, if anyone watching too, if you leave and you just become tired of us, I don't care. Like, I mean, it's not that I don't care, but it's like that's your god.
It's just time to move on.
Yeah, it's time to move on.
No hard feelings. We'll be here if you need us.
Okay. Also, my question now. That first off, for the audience, please comment below. Do you think our voices match what you thought we would look like? Because that's something I'm genuinely curious about. Second, I don't know why this popped in my head. All right. For all of us, if you saw us walking down the street, what country would you think we're from? But the kicker is, it's not from the United States.
So they have to pick, like, our origin.
Yeah, for, like,
where our ancestors came from.
Yeah, so, like, what do you guys think? Like, for example, if you saw Alex, if you saw Dan, where would you think he's from?
Dan...
I'd say, like, Bulgaria or something. Like, some small... Or like
He's striking me more as, like, a somehow vaguely French.
French, I would French, like, something like that, like sort of, you know, exotic, like French, Italian, like some middle-aged dude who owns, like, a French restaurant, but, like, he cooks really good fucking food, like, top-tier food. He's just like, oh, I cook food. Or, like, from Estonia or something, like some really small, obscure European country.
Yeah, I could see some small Italian eatery off in the corner of some alleyway, just Dan's Pizzeria.
True. Like, top-tier pizza, some hole in the wall. It doesn't look good. Like, the restaurant looks good, but the food, top tier.
You go there, you get the Dan special.
You don't want to know what that is.
Yeah.
I dropped my battery.
It's two pizzas baked inside each other.
All right, what about me?
Honestly, I do see you as the kind of, like, Serbia or maybe, like, Russia, big manly man.
Well, I guess
I agree.
It's just because you're so big, and, like, the stereotype was like, oh, big Russian man, big, you know,
the hat.
that area.
The hat doesn't help, also, too.
The hat does not help at all.
Yeah, I mean, that does make sense. I'm from there. Alex, you know what? If I saw Alex, I would say Finland. Like, I could absolutely see, like, some Finnish gamer who, like, is, like, good at CSGO.
because of how white I am.
True. Whoa.
So if I got like paper near me, I'm not gonna grab that because it has the robot juice password on it. Like, this is a piece of paper compared to my skin. I'm very white.
Nice. Also, I just want to say to all the viewers, enjoy Coca-Cola. Hey, Dan, no free advertising.
Man, you gotta take that shirt off, man. Just rip it off right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh! Oh, yeah. Sorry, this stream's getting a little too hot for Twitch. I have to take it over the Chatterbait stream after this.
I don't screenshot that. Don't screenshot that. Fuck. I should stop making weird faces because now they can screenshot it. Okay.
All right. Obamacare killed my cat.
Oh, sorry about that.
What are you guys talking about? Robot Juice can't get canceled. All that bad stuff that happened was on a channel called Outsiders Gaming. You guys are fine.
True.
True.
All that. See, Outsiders Gaming. I mean,
canceled all day, every day. Robot Juice. Fine.
I will say this: the one person I don't think we're ever going to work with, Awesome Austin 45. No, those people, like Outsiders Gaming, you know, they're kind of cringe. We don't want to work with them. That's like a one.
They did some questionable stuff.
They did some very questionable stuff. They deserve to be canceled. Robot Juice, we don't like that. We don't like those people. That's the one group on the blacklist of we will never work with.
Yep.
All
Nice.
right. Wow, I just almost read a completely wrong question. Chocolate ass.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite seasonal candy / chocolate?
I don't even know any off the top of my head.
I really love chocolate-covered Peeps.
I don't. Peeps are kind of gross in my opinion.
Austin, you remember that meme from earlier? This is right now.
Oh. Oh, Alex, you gotta think. Oh, I like cream eggs. I almost said cream pies.
I mean, we know you like those too, Austin.
Does chocolate covered pretzels count?
Yeah, that's
like a Christmas.
Yeah, I think that counts because I do. Actually, yeah, they do count because I feel like that's the only time I really see them.
Yeah, that would be my answer. That's my favorite.
Actually, no,
like that.
I changed mine. I like the cream egg, but chocolate covered pretzels are the right answer.
Yeah. Whenever
chocolate covered pretzels are delicious.
Whenever it's winter time, I have to at least at some point in time get myself chocolate covered pretzels.
Fuck yeah.
You gotta do it.
You gotta, man. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
Man, this guy sounds like a Greek philosopher. Pythagoras.
Oh my god.
Like, what the hell is he doing?
Where'd you get
that
like username?
Circle with Plato. What the fuck?
Yeah,
this guy's name's awesome.
Yeah, where'd you get that name from? You shouldn't be here. Fucking Christ.
This guy sounds like he commented like Vsauce.
I am
with some real long explanation of how linear equations work when applied to a circular object.
Like, I feel like Pythagoras, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the guy who discovered Jupiter is gay or something like that.
And his question is so, like, antithetical to his name.
Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect.
What would be included in a Robot Juice loot crate? Besides a massive dose of cringe, of course.
Oh, fuck. The N-word pass. No. Well, a big can of cringe. The cum mug jar.
Yeah, there's just be some cum something in there.
Poop sock.
Only one.
Only one, because you're gamers. A water bottle to spill on yourself. Mayonnaise.
I like the idea. It's just a normal-ass water bottle. It's got like a piece of paper, instructions, untwist cap, pour on self.
It's like that basketball hoop that you ever see that video where it's like a basketball hoop that never, like, you can never miss a shot on. That's like the water bottle. We program it to where it no matter what, it will always spill on you. Mayonnaise, AIDS, just like a needle, like a used heroin needle that you inject yourself with.
That's the real random part of the loot crate. It's just, do you get AIDS or not? It's a game.
The red pill, blue pill. To choose.
Except they're both Jolly Ranchers.
They're both Jolly Ranchers. What else?
There's a burger recipe card from Dan.
I'm trying to think what else memes are there.
And it's got to be a piece of paper that says, "Okay, now it's time to take a piss."
Okay, yeah. As soon as that's the thing. As soon as you open it, it's like magical. You just have the urge to take a piss. You can't explain
You
it.
open it. You open it. You see the paper. Like, you're right. I do have to take a piss.
Despite the fact that you spilled the water on yourself, you didn't drink it. You still have to take a piss.
It's piss time.
And it has a note that says "Piss Water" from David Pissboy. Sponsored by David Pissboy.
Sponsored. Mystic and Thean.
Oh, yeah, that's the person. I fucked up their name, I think, earlier.
Is there a chance to see mobile/Game Boy/ Nintendo DS type games on the channel? If so, are there anything you plan to do? If not, what's your favorite color?
We can answer both. My favorite color is blue.
I like black.
Whoa, Alex on black.com confirmed?
Black?
I absolutely, because there's so. I'll say this too, and this shows where my brain's at. There's so many shitty games on the DS and stuff. There is good games that we want to do, but obviously there's a lot of shit on there that.
Yeah, even like in like near future, I think Pokemon Red's coming up.
Yeah, we want to do Pokemon Red soon.
And I had an idea for that, but it's probably not a very good idea.
Ooh.
It's like we could both play the game at the same time. Like you could stream. Like, not have us, like, both stream, like, you on Unflavored Chips, me on Robot Juice. Like, you stream Pokemon Red on Robot Juice, but then, smaller in the corner, also have my screen as I'm playing, like, Pokemon Blue.
Oh, that could work. Because people would be, like... Because that's the thing. People will say, what about Pokemon Blue? There. Dan, you do Pokemon Green.
Yeah, Dan learned Japanese like Pokemon
Yes.
Green.
Yep, not gold, green, or yellow. Go, fuck!
We're both playing, like,
Yeah,
Gen
I'll go
1
learn
games,
Japanese.
and Dan's just playing Crystal.
I just like the idea. Yeah, Dan. Like, how you doing, Dan? Oh, it's good. It's just like, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, God. It's gotten racist anymore.
But that was just my idea for when we ever do Pokemon. It's like, have you be, like, the main... Like, one big screen that's you, and then, like, a smaller screen in the corner that's mine.
I could work. I like that idea.
Yeah.
I like that. What a good idea.
I think it'd be cool, because I know so much more about Gen 1 and how garbage and broken it is, so it'd be far more interesting to watch someone who isn't as acquainted with it. You play the game, and I just, like, fuck around in the corner. Every once in a while, you catch me doing something weird.
Because I'm not like a real hardcore Pokemon guy. I think the most I know is 3. But I'll say this though, if we were doing like the newer generations at all, I would be completely lost at all. Like I have no idea. But anyway.
But yeah, the Game Boy and Nintendo DS definitely.
Oh yeah, there's so much shit that I want to do. Also, Phoenix Wright too. Yeah.
Mr. Pee Poo Poo Pee.
He gets the rules.
He understood. He read the rules ahead of time. What a legend. You've discussed it a bit, but what's your opinion on the ASMR? I feel like we've had like hour-long discussions.
I feel like we
ASMR.
legitimately have answered this question like 5 times.
I remember that during Kingdom Hearts.
When we were in Halloween Town, I was talking about this. All right, Dan, you answer this question first because you haven't given your opinion.
Which, well, I take a piss because it's Robot Juice time.
David Piss Boy strikes again. The Piss Fairy.
I mean, I
Thick.
think it depends what the ASMR is. Like soap crackling, that's pretty cool. I really can't say. I'm not a sound person of mine, but
An ASMR. I don't like sound. But this there's too much sound in my ASMR.
Exactly. There's too much sound in my ASMR. It's not exactly my thing. Like, I don't get the appeal of listening to sound, sounds. You know, like they're sounds. They just exist.
I feel like I like ASMR, but I'm not. There's like videos where it's like, it's weirdly like they make it sexual, and I feel like that's weird to me. But if it's stuff, it's like, oh, I don't know, yeah, carving soap while it rains for 10 hours. It's like, oh, that stuff I like satisfying sounds, but like the weird ASMR stuff. And I feel like some of it's weird. It's like I see a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, ASMR roleplay your girlfriend like fucking your ear or something like that, and I'm just like, oh, like that's not.
Yeah,
like that crosses the line
that's
where
weird.
you're just like, oh,
I mean, the internet's full of people doing weird stuff.
yeah. I mean, that's true. And can't wait to the piss ASMR. The worst part is now because
Yes, that's the.
if you didn't, I don't know if you know this, but at some point we're gonna get. You have you seen those like ASMR ear mics? Where like you rub the ear.
No.
I'll send you a link if you want.
Can you send me a Zelda instead?
I should ban you for that joke.
You should.
But it's like, yeah, like here it is, and we're gonna use Robot Juice funds and use this as a tax write-off. Hold on.
Okay.
I need to have my little buffer screen. My little buffer boy. I'm gonna sneeze. Here. Anyway. But we're gonna get that, use Robot Juice funds and make an ASMR stream.
Yeah, that was one of the plans for donation money. I was going to spend all my donation money on buying an ASMR mic.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Fuck it.
And I'm gonna spend my
It's
ASMR.
just weird.
I don't spend my ASMR money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend my money on getting those cat ear headphones.
That's the point. It's just weird. That's why I was going to buy it.
Oh god.
But my opinion on ASMR is, I agree with a lot of what Austin said. It's like, I actually prefer the ones that involve human voices. But it's weird because I like human voices, but I don't like being able to understand what they say.
I will say that there are some where it's like, it's a fine line where someone's like, oh, genuinely like, oh, ear rubbing and whispers and stuff. It's like, oh, it's like very naturally relaxing.
It's calming and relaxing, and like, okay, I can deal with this.
But you very quick can get into the stuff where it's like, yeah, ASMR, and it's just like the thumbnail with a giant tits, and it's like, oh, girlfriend roleplay. It's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. No.
That's why there's a few things I do whenever I'm like, okay, I'm gonna listen to some ASMR. Usually I'll go, not just because I'm a giant fucking weeb, but I go for like the Japanese ones because when I'm listening to ASMR and trying to relax, if I start hearing words I recognize, my brain can't not focus on them. And like I'm focusing on what they're saying and I'm having to understand them. But with like the Japanese, I understand enough where I can kind of tune in and understand a little bit if I want to, or I can just completely tune out and not understand anything at all.
I've done that a few times.
And I still get the experience.
There's a couple like Korean ones I like. Because I'm just like,
yeah.
you just like, it's just blank words. You're not paying attention. Because that's the thing too. When you're watching like in English, you're kind of like, you're falling asleep and like, oh, what are they saying? I kind of want to pay more attention to what's going on.
Yeah, because whenever I do that, because I actually do unironically do it like sometimes. Yeah. It's because I want to lie down and not hear anything around me. Because you hear around your house noises a lot.
Yes.
I want to go to like a different place so I can clear my head and think some things through. And it just provides a very good medium to do that because the sound quality is so high and because headphones are so good. Yeah. It provides a blank space for me to sort of zone out, think things through that I'm having to think through, and just, that's what it's good for.
I'll say this too, because I used to listen to podcasts while editing, but ASMR is perfect for editing because you don't need to pay attention to it, but while you're editing, I don't like it being quiet, so I need to have something in the background, so I'll just put that on because I don't need to pay attention to it, so I can still focus on the video but have like that background noise.
Yeah. It's good for getting in the zone because it's very great background noise.
It is. I remember one time too, I was just like, oh, normal, it was like the Chinese girl or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll just watch this, and then in the middle of it she just like starts rubbing her feet on the microphone. It's like, god damn it, I'm in the weird part of YouTube again.
That's why whenever I just like toss my phone away, just like get it out of here.
Yeah.
And sometimes it does get just like vaguely porny, but so it just like.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just throw on porn ASMR because fuck it, they have good quality mics.
I'll as much as I hate to say it, there has been times where I'll listen to that and I don't know why too, because sometimes like I don't know how to say this, but like I will be listening to normal ASMR and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I want porn ASMR. Just why not?
I think it's like a natural progression because it's automatically so intimate because,
Yeah.
you know, it's supposed to feel like they're right next to your ear. It's so intimate that it just kind of leads into it.
But the thing
Right?
is,
Sometimes I just throw it on for like research or because fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah,
I can't
research.
understand it anyways.
but the thing is too, I don't think I never like masturbate to it or anything. I literally just will sit there and be like, yeah, just like listen to it.
Yeah, because again, I choose the ones that I can't understand, so it's like I can't figure out what they're saying. I don't know. How's it supposed to be sexual if I don't understand a word they're saying?
The only thing I don't like though is whenever like it's moaning. That
Yeah.
that's always to me. I'll just like be sitting there and they'll be like, oh, they'll do like the ear massage. I'm like, oh, that feels nice. I'm like, and I'll be like,
Yeah, it's a
mute.
deal breaker, but when it's like ear massage and they're just talking, he's like, I don't fucking understand what this bitch is saying.
No.
I'm just here for the ride. Because honestly, if you can't understand what they say, there's no difference. As long as they don't do any of like the moaning or anything, there's no difference between the porn ASMR and normal ASMR.
The fucking have you ever had this? The worst thing though is you have like autoplay on or like an ad starts playing and you're just like sort of going like relaxed and all of a sudden you're just like, oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah, because you have the volume set so high. Because,
Yes.
You know how things work, and it's just we here at Applebee's.
Yeah, it's like
It's like,
that happened to me the other day where I'm just like I'm falling asleep and I'm just like all of a sudden here new at Applebee's 2 for $20 and I'm just like ugh.
The god of Applebee's has summoned me to this mortal realm to suffer.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know too. This is the weird thing. I do ASMR, but I can't do it if it's a dude voice to me. I'll watch it if it's just like a dude doing it, but he's not talking. But if it's a dude voice to me, I'm just like I can't get into it because it feels too gay to me. No, it's just like it's weird to me where I'm just like I can't do it.
It's weird of just as a man. It's weird to have another man so close to my ears.
Yeah,
Because it's too intimate for like bros, you know.
I don't.
It's like a woman. It's like my brain's like, oh, okay, this is fine now. It's
It's
woman.
like motherly almost. Why'd I say that loud?
oh, mommy, big mommy
Big
milker.
mummy fucking milkers. But yeah, to me,
But yeah, it's like the same reasoning behind why GPS voices are female.
yeah.
It's just inoffensive. It's just okay.
There is I think his name is like Marno ASMR, but I like him. I'll listen to him because he doesn't like he's not. How do I describe this? He makes it more about the sound. He's not like he talks, but it's not. He makes it predominantly about like the sound and more so. Like
Yeah. In either way, I just find female voices more relaxing.
yeah. See how not gay we are.
Not doing good for our branding.
Yeah.
Granted, going with the branding of gay issues to the platform when no one on here is gay is already pretty questionable.
Hey, we don't know. They don't know. Remember, are we? Have we sucked
Could
dick?
be. Alright, I'm just going to point out that these questions go from 15 to 17.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I suck at numbering. I might have accidentally deleted a question. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I deleted a question by accident. Oh, whoops.
Anyways, Layla Ferenkowski.
Oh, yeah.
If you were tasked with making the next Assassin's Creed game, what would you do with it?
Put it right in the trash where it belongs.
Probably. Assassin's Creed Ancient Russia.
Have they done China, like Mongolia, China thing yet?
That was my first thought, but I feel like so little emphasis is placed on like early Russian history. I think it'd be interesting
That
to go through.
is true, because as someone who's taken a lot of history classes on ancient civilization, Russia has a lot of interesting shit that no one talks about. It is disappointing.
That'd be,
You know, I think I'm going to go to the opposite direction. I want a hyper modern Assassin's Creed.
Florida.
Yes.
It's just a random crackhead in Florida.
I feel like the problems with Assassin's Creed, I don't know what they haven't done at this point. That would be, because I feel like, have they done American Civil War yet?
Yes.
Yes.
They have. Wasn't that 3?
No, 3 was
No,
Revolutionary
that was the Revolutionary War. I think
Yeah.
it's
It
Civil
was
War.
Revolutionary War. Okay.
I thought though, because
They could do the Civil War.
I thought they did. I thought they did like a American Revolution, and then they did like another one that was American Revolution with like a woman or something.
You? Cringe?
Or is it like a Native American thing? I don't fucking. Who cares? Assassin's Creed sucks.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Brown bricks from my brown ass. What's a game that you think gets too much hate and a game that doesn't get enough?
God damn, why do people make us think?
Too many good questions.
You know, I think people hate too much on modern Pokemon sometimes.
I can't attest to that because I don't play modern Pokemon.
I don't know, I feel like modern Pokemon doesn't get enough hate.
Oh, gamer fight!
There's too many people who just like suckle and worship at the pillar of Pokemon.
Oh,
you know?
fuck.
Because honestly speaking, I don't think Sword and Shield was that good. But it just was everywhere for like 6 months. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
I see that.
Throw that.
Also, you forgot this. Do I now have permission to edit this document? I don't.
Guess what? Let me see here. Now, wait, how do I set to where you?
But yeah, that'd be my pick for doesn't get enough hate in Pokemon. There's so much wrong with some aspects of modern Pokemon. I'm not saying the games are bad. I'm just saying they're not as good as everyone makes them out to be.
Oh, so you can edit now.
Okay, I'll add the parentheses you missed.
I don't know if I don't know. I feel like honest to God, Halo doesn't get enough hate for like the recent games. I know some people are like disappointed, but like Halo 5, I really did not like it. Like the direction they're going with it, and that's why with the new Halo game, I'm kind of like a bit very nervous.
Yeah, I can't come on that because I haven't played modern-ish Halos. I know the classics and the good ones.
Because it's 343 is the new company, right? I think.
Yes.
Because the shit they did, it's like, of course I'm gonna make a Star Wars thing. It's like a bit like the whole Star Wars thing where they're like, here's the direction we're going. Actually, no, never mind. We're not doing that. Never mind. It's just like they clearly, I don't think, have a good idea for what they're doing with that. As for something that gets too much hate, I have to think. I can't think.
Honestly, for too much hate, I think you could pick any of the sort of super popular indie games. Because a lot of the hate they get is based off the fan base and not the game itself.
Yeah,
like
Undertale.
Undertale, FNAF, Baldi's when that was a thing. All of those games, a lot of the shit you could give to them was entirely because of the fans.
I realized that too, where I was like, man, I hated Undertale for a long time. Then I realized, oh no, it's just because literally every fucking day, Kaz and Dan, Sans Undertale, ha ha ha, and it just ruined it for me. But
I don't think a game can get too much hate because of its fan base. I think the game can stand on its own.
Yeah. Because from what I heard, Undertale's like really like good, but the problem is it's so hard for me to get.
It's good. It's just the fan base is bad.
That's the problem too. There's so many like good things, but the fan base is just so shit. Like ours.
Like a lot.
I'm
a lot of
joking.
indie games I played have showed up on the channel are just like super underground.
Yeah. Also, too, a lot of shit gets ruined for me because like Five Nights at Freddy's kind of ruined me because of like the memes a bit. Like Freddy Fazbear, his eyes were bleeding and he gave me a pizza pie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good question though.
June Parade 43. What do you think was the biggest reason for you guys to make return to content creation? Did the dedication of the fan base from years ago have anything to do with it, even though the numbers weren't nearly as big?
Part of it, I'd say. Oh, hold on, I'm trying to do something. Trying to play with my dick.
Yeah, I feel like we've said this before, but we just kind of coincidentally started doing content.
Yeah.
Again. It just kind of happened, and the fact that people showed up at all eventually, I think, is what got us to keep doing it.
I think, honest to God, one thing is I was surprised how many people stuck around, but I'm always someone who I don't like having regrets. Like, I would much rather we started up this channel and we fell flat on our ass, like 0 views a video, and they say, okay, it didn't work. But there was, for a long time since we ceased Outsiders Gaming, where it's like, but what if we did it again? What if we attempted YouTube? Like, what would be the result? And especially now that I'm seeing, like, we're growing, I'm just like, I'm glad we tried it. Like, I'm very glad we got back to it. Because, like I said, even if it was just we felt like we came back, fell flat on us, no one cared at all, 0 viewers for everything, they would have been like, okay, we see now, it didn't work out, we attempted it, move on. But now it's, and the problem is now, it's like we're doing it, but now it's like if we wanted to quit, it's like we can't. We can't.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you can quit, you only get like 15 views a video. Like, we can't do it. That's a lot of people. Like, disappoint.
I also, too, I heard this too from a big content creators, which is like, people don't realize it's like, well, we're not getting like, oh, top end views. Like, well, yeah, because we just like started out basically blank slate with this new channel, because Outsiders Gaming, we deleted everything. There was only like, what, 18 subscribers to that channel.
I think it was very good. Like, at the time, it was kind of a hard decision to make. But I think it was very good. We rebranded, got rid of everything.
Yes.
Start over. Same us. We're still the same people. I'm actually still John McTone from that time.
Yeah.
But it's just entirely new channel. At the time, I was very like, oh man, I don't want to get rid of all this shit, because we spent a lot of time doing it and a lot of good memories. I mean, it's unlisted, so I could still see it. But the thing is, now looking back, I'm like, thank fuck we just clean sheet everything. I was gonna say something. Yeah, for you, it was not wanting to have regrets, but for me, I'm a very sort of spontaneous person. I make decisions when they come to me. I don't tend to plan ahead. And this was just sort of something I was like, okay, why not? I'll do this.
I feel like, too, the thing is, we had to be spontaneous with it, because for honest to God, I think for probably about 2 years, I was thinking about doing the return, but I was just like, oh, tomorrow I'll message them. Oh, we'll figure shit out. And I'm glad we did it where we're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're doing it right now, because then I feel like we never would have made a return.
Was it me or you who's just the return? Because I think
it was you who said, like, you literally just said, okay, how about we just do this regularly now, and we're just going to set a schedule and doing it, and now we're just like, okay, we have like a routine. And honestly, I think it's so much better than with Outsiders Gaming, because that's another thing we did wrong, is we didn't plan out, we didn't have like any real plans for a thing, and I think that really hindered us.
Yeah, that one moment where I was like, okay, we need to do this and do it on a schedule, was like the moment I decided, okay, like, this is what I'm going to do now. I need to get this to work. We
have to. And I think the best part, too, is us doing it on a schedule really put a fire up our ass, where it was like, well, we said we're going to do this. If we don't...
Yeah, it wasn't like when we did it in person, it's like, okay, we might plan for Saturday this month, maybe. It's like, okay, no. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, every week, every month.
Absolutely. I feel that, I'll say, I'm a little bit of a tease for the 100 subscriber special thing, but one of the things that really, I think, would have helped us with Outsiders Gaming is scheduling. But also, I will say, a lot of the mistakes I think we made with Outsiders Gaming really was necessary for us to be better with Robot Juice. Like, it's very much so, a lot of the stuff...
It's a learning process.
You have, like, a lot of this is trial by fire, where you have to learn from your mistakes. And I will be on, like, as much as I hate that we had to get rid of Outsiders Gaming, I'm glad this isn't our first attempt at this.
Yeah, because if this was our first attempt, we would have failed and, killed the channel by now.
I feel, because I heard a good point, and this really stuck with me. If you're familiar with the channel, I Hate Everything.
Yes.
I remember him giving a point where he said it literally took him 6 or 7 channels before he found his niche. And I remember him talking about that, where he goes, like, it takes a while for you to find that, but once you find it and you get that momentum, it's like, there it is.
Yeah, that 7 years before Robot Juice was us learning. It wasn't us succeeding, it was us making failure after failure after failure and learning and gaining experience.
Yes.
And then eventually, we compounded all of our failures into something that's successful, which is Robot Juice.
And even if our peak is like a couple thousand subscribers, or like 10, 20,000, that's still fucking ridiculous. Like that's
Still very good.
like I'll even say now, even though we're a small community, what we're doing now, I guarantee you there's a lot of people that say I want that. Like 100 view, like 50, 75 views of video, you constantly get questions. People are really dedicated to you. Like there's probably bigger channels who don't get as much like traction and stuff that we do.
Yeah. There's a quote I really like that sort of sums up my feelings on how our experiences molded robot juice. It's success can be built from a pile of failures.
Yeah, that's.
And I think that sums up.
Put that on our
journey.
tombstones.
And if you know where that quote's from, you get 5 points from me. That's that. You're a real one.
Can I say something? This might be like this is probably the gayest thing I think, but there's like a poem. There's a poem I really like that, honest to God, I think this is super fucking gay that I'm gonna say this.
Oh, don't worry. The quote I just gave is like really cringe if you know what it's from.
Okay, but this is I think I really like to live life by, and I'm gonna give people life lesson.
Ooh, hang on, life lesson.
Yeah.
With Mr. Unflavored Chips.
It's a poem I think by Thomas More. Fie on my men, Sir Andrew Barton said. I am hurt, but I am not yet slain. I'll lay down and bleed a while, and then I'll rise to fight again. And I think that, honest to God, is something like I try. I know it is gay, like, oh, I live my life by this quote, but that's something I think really is like, okay, you need, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. It's like, well, you need failure. You need to fuck up in order to be better. And I think that, and I'll be honest to this, if anyone's going to start a YouTube channel, I know we're not like big and made it, but two things of advice. First off, don't go in there with the intention of, I'm going to make it, I'm going to be a million subscriber, the next PewDiePie or whatever, because that's not the point. You should go in there having fun, like we did. Like, the whole point of this was, okay, we're just going to do this to have fun, and it's getting momentum and stuff. Second thing is, I already forgot my second point. Oh yeah, my second point is that...
Second point, have no brain cells.
Have no brain cells.
Needed.
Actually, you know what? That has worked for us in a way. But my second thing is, it's going to take a while for you to find shit out. Like, even though we did this, like I said, we started off Robot Juice, we have experience, but it's still going to take a while before, like, it took us a while, and we still kind of are figuring out shit, how we like things. Like, we're changing, and that's also, too, why I like the concept of spaghetti, and why we change our schedule, because I like changing things up, saying, what does this work? Tweak this, tweak that, what works? Oh, this works. Oh, this really works. We're going to start doing this now. And I kind of like that, where you have some consistency with us, but you also have a bit of, like changes and stuff to sort of
shake it up every once
shake it up, because one, I think that's good for us and the audience mentally and stuff, but also there's like a lot of the stuff we did, we wouldn't have, like, if we would have stuck with the old formula, we wouldn't have found like these hidden gems almost.
I feel like a lot of the steps we made early were really good.
Yes.
I feel like, even though it was just like me picking it because I wanted to play it, God, I feel like through our first real series, Pikmin 2, we sort of, it was long enough to give us the time to figure things out, but short enough that we could move on to something else and do better.
Because I'll definitely say that. Like I said this before, in Pikmin 2, you can definitely see like that rust with us where, you can, like, we're not exactly sure what we're doing, but then like as I edit, that's why I kind of like older stuff, I'm more just like, okay, dump it because it's not the best. But like with the newer stuff, I see stuff, I'm like, oh, that's good. We did that. Oh, that's a good edit there. Oh, like
it's strange to say, but you, like with all things you do, like whether it's cooking or building something, you actually do start to get sort of like skills, and it's hard to say I have any skills with being funny.
We're just so fucking funny. I can't help it.
Funny. I always do that. But you do get some sort of like gears built up that when you go back to doing commentary, it's like, I gotta figure out how I did this. And you start going into it more and more naturally.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
It is. I'll say this, though. I think this just applies to everything. I feel like people get too afraid of failure with that, where they're just like, oh, I'm not good right away. Oh, I can't be. I remember, like, I saw a tweet like that where it's like, how do I get good at drawing? And then someone said, I tell you how. You draw. You have to practice. You have to do it. Like, get better at it. Like, that's how fucking stuff works. You have to practice and get better at it. There's no shame in being bad at it right away. I mean, Christ sakes, I guarantee, like, you think Michael Phelps, like, he wasn't like...
Look at those paddle hands.
He was born a fish.
Yeah, he was born a fish, but it's like, he wasn't the swimmer he is now. He had to do a lot of, like, working and stuff like that. Like, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan, like, wasn't like Michael Jordan sucked at basketball or something like that, but then, like, he worked harder and stuff like that to refine his skills and be better. Like, you need to do that. And there's also okay with being bad.
Yeah, look at the early Robot Juice content, then look at now.
Yeah. I'll say this, too. One of my favorite things is, I saw a comment, and I think this has really affected us. When I saw... It was a tweet or something. I can't remember what it was exactly, but someone said, you know it's going to be a good one when they start off really autistic. And I'm like, yeah. I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, I feel like the videos where we're really just autistic and stupid is some of our best ones, because it's so...
It's the energy. I've been trying to get that recently. I realized a lot of times we have, like, no energy. So I've been trying to stay... Yes. I've been trying to get energetic, and sometimes I hear your voice and I'm like, okay, and then we're gonna do this. I try to start getting like, okay, I start, even if I'm not saying anything makes sense, I just try to like speak more energetically to sort of pump up the mood.
The two things I made adjustment. First off, is I don't wake up right before the stream or like try not to be up for a long time beforehand, because then I have energy. But also, and there's a big difference I think between Pikmin. I felt like I was trying way too hard to be like, I gotta be funny, where it just let it go. Just let yourself be autistic. Let the autism overtake you. People like it.
But that's, I don't know, that's kind of like the thing I'm going towards. I'm trying to, more nowadays, you could probably figure out when I'm doing it, trying to maintain the energy sometimes. Like, that's, because you do all the editing and everything.
Yeah.
But that's something I can do, is during the recording process, I can try to maintain a high energy level to keep the funny going.
I'll say this, that really helps out, and this is why I think, also too, I'll give advice, if you're doing Twitch or stuff like that, I do think it helps having another person there to bounce off of, because if, like, there is times when I'm watching a video, and, like, the autism is strong, and we're just bouncing off of each other, I'm like, yes, this is it, this is what we need. Like
two autistic ping pong balls going everywhere after you chuck them. Because those things don't stop after you throw them.
I'll say this, I think a good example of that is Lego Batman. That was like some of the stuff in there where I'm editing it and I'm just like, oh, this is good. Like, this make me laugh.
How did this occur?
Like, I remember the one thing, remember that one where I was like, watch this, and I just like dove off a building as like the flying suit? I was just like legitimately just laughing at that so hard, because it's so fucking, it's just like, watch this, and I just fall off.
I still I'll never be able to forget when we were at like the ending of the villain story and you're like, man, robot juice moment, and then Joker and Harley Quinn kiss. It was so beautiful.
I hope this doesn't sound egotistical at all, but I feel like that's like a special talent of mine, to be like memey in like an autistic but in a good way. It's like the 40% is like a gift for YouTube. It's like, for somehow I was just like, my brain is programmed for this shit because I have stuff like that.
Alright.
That I'll say that though. That's unintentional. I can't believe that happened. That was like so with fuck.
Okay, so what we're going to say is thank all of you for watching.
Yeah, thank you all of you for watching. Like we said,
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, we don't understand why you like it. And I'll be
honest, we're glad you do.
Yeah.
If you like it, hey, we'll provide. All right.
Yeah.
Our dog Brian Griffin is dead and gay.
Nice.
What's the best name that you guys have seen in the community?
Oh, tough question.
That is a tough question.
Didn't we get this as a dono? But I don't think we answered it officially.
Yeah.
You know what? Off the top of my head, I'm Gay and Love Minecraft is one of my favorites.
That's a really good name.
I'm jealous I didn't think of it, to be honest. I don't know if there's specific username. There's like the joke email names, like our dog Brian Griffin is dead and gay is like funny, but
like that's a good one. I don't know. I feel like there's always some power behind names that are just like someone's that sound like an actual name, and they just have like numbers after them.
Yeah, that's true.
Josh Harding is like a great example of that. There's so much power behind his name. I really like it.
Yeah. There's just something about Josh. My favorite though is, oh god, it's like whenever I'll be like, oh yeah, thank you $3 from Daddy's Yummy Jizzies and stuff like that. Those are always fun.
All right.
Speaking of that, Jesus Christ.
Jeff the Jizzer. And this could go so many ways. Like, is that a Jeff the Killer reference?
That's what I was just gonna say. Is that a Jeff the Killer joke? If it is, that's like I hope
hope
that is. Because if so, god damn it, that's good. I might steal that. I would be honest.
Would you guys ever have your parents or any family as guests on the channel? If not, how would you at least explain the channel to someone you know who doesn't quite understand YouTube?
I mean, we could answer both. Oh god.
I really need to stop biting off my skin this stream. I'm doing this much. Anyways. No, I'm not going to have any of my family as guests in the channel. Nah.
I feel like that would be so... Because I know if it'd be like, oh, someone has our mom on, oh, MILF, MILF, MILF. And it just,
MILF,
like, they would... Cause that would be weird to your parents. Like, oh, hey, this is what I do. Oh, yeah, thank you, Daddy's Big Conk for the $2. All right. Also, I shit myself and retarded. Thank you. You just subscribed and just be like, wait, what? This is what you do? I feel like the less they know, the better. In my opinion.
Yeah.
And honestly, like for the second one, I go out of my way to make sure that people I know do not know what channel I'm on.
I don't
free advertising.
No, first, no free advertising for our own channel. Yeah. Robot Juice, get the fuck out. Because that would feel, that's a problem too. Was like, oh, the parents meeting. So it's like, oh, what is this, Robot Juice? It's like, what? Like, imagine, like your mom or something like that come up to you and just be like, so what exactly you do? What is this Robot Juice? And it's just like, oh fuck. Okay, I got a question for you. Who do you feel like it would be easier to explain to? Like your mom or your dad?
Huh? Oh, definitely my dad.
Yeah. What about you, Dan?
Definitely.
Probably my mom.
I feel like I met your mom briefly. I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like she'd just be like, oh, okay. Just kind of like not engaging with it too much, but just like, okay, yeah, Dan, okay, you're gayest streamers on the platform, okay. I feel like my mom would just be like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Oh god, that's the only part that has to get bigger, and that's my nightmare scenario. It's like at a family reunion or something like that. It's like, oh, I found your Robot Juice, unflavored chips. I know you. I watch your channel. I just be like, all right, that's it. Get the noose out. We're done. Like it's, just, I don't like that.
That's at least something I don't have to deal with because I don't have very much family.
I feel like it's gonna happen at some point to me, and I don't want it.
Stop biting.
Stop biting. Start fighting at PAX.
All right. Mostia Hawk 90.
Hey.
Maybe Moustia. I don't know.
Well, who cares?
Don't you think it's a bit of an oversight to have someone in your group named Zero with the Smash allegations coming out?
Oh,
like, it may
fuck.
cause some problems down there.
Oh, fuck it is.
Was it? He was called Zero before that Zero existed, I think.
Also, I'll say this. Not our problem. I'm not named
Not
Zero.
our problem.
That's his problem.
That's a future Zero.
It's true.
That's a few.
Not mine.
Also, I think it's stylized different, so maybe. But like I said, that's not my problem. I mean, he is part of Robot Juice, but he doesn't show up that often, so it's not like that. That's a.
He's a subsidiary of Robot Juice.
True. Well, okay, he goes by Sergeant Miller, so he has an out. Anyway.
Yeah, that's not his actual.
But that would be funny though if people think like he's the Smash Bros. Zero like on Twitter and stuff. Oh fuck.
Ass monkey, that funky smelling monkey.
Oh yeah.
If you be any type of monkey or race, what would you choose to be? Easy. Chimpanzee.
I'd say chimpanzee or gibbon.
I want to be a fat.
I'm gonna go with proboscis monkey.
A Robot Juice monkey?
Oh, a proboscis monkey.
Oh. Ooh. A Tobuscus monkey?
Tobuscus.
Tobuscus. Oh God.
Yeah, dude, I just want to be a fat fucking chimpanzee just sitting there chilling.
I just want to, like a orangutan, something just like sit there. Oh, God, I want to return to monkey so bad.
Return to monkey, why?
Good
Robbie
question,
Rotten.
though. Oh, hell yeah.
If you had to pick a meme that you had to be famous for, / a meme that would leak to people outside the community, what would you pick?
So this is I'll say this too. I feel like at some point that's gonna happen, where like a meme of me just gonna leak out to the public, and it's just gonna. I'm not looking forward to that.
I don't want it to be a specific 40% moment. I want it to be the 40% itself.
I, honest to God,
People just are saying, "Oh, you did a 40%."
Oh fuck. Like,
oh wow, you really 40%ed that.
I talked to Piecake too, where we might make a video with a compilation of me fucking up and make it like something like, oh, the man who can't speak or something like that, or something like a compilation. And then I just imagine like a bunch of people just seeing it but not knowing who I am. And it's be like, well, this guy's fucking up a lot. How that's funny. Oh God. Oh my. Oh, we're getting too powerful.
Joshua Carter.
Also, technically, it kind of did already happen with Amy Rose's a bit.
What does your significant others think of robot juice? I can answer this one.
Yeah, what does Steven think of Robot Juice?
I don't think they think much of it.
Does she even know about it?
Yeah, do they even know?
I might have mentioned it offhand once, but I don't think she was paying attention at the time. So
Tell her to subscribe so we can get that boost
Yeah.
that sub count.
And
yeah.
either way, you only appear on podcasts, so you're like mostly free of the sin of our channel.
Yeah.
true.
I feel like for me, she's just been drank through the mud at this point, so she gets the deal. She
You know what she signed up for when she married you.
True. We're not married yet, Dan. Leaked.
Not yet.
I should.
No.
I probably shouldn't say that on the podcast, but oh,
Mazel tov.
Month-
Breaking the immersion.
Yeah, dude.
Immersion blender.
Yeah, dude.
Immerse yourself in Blender. Jeff Gordon's Lube Factory.
What the fuck? Okay.
When will we be seeing the 24-hour stream you promised that will be for 100 subs?
That's a bit much for 100 subs. Oh fuck. We've been saying this for years now too. Eventually.
We'll do it at some point.
One day we'll do it.
Yeah. Like our famous saying, that's future Robot Juice problem.
Yeah, not right now.
I don't have to do. Here's the thing. I'm just doing a podcast. I'm happy. I don't have to do a 24-hour stream.
Yep. Even if we do end up doing that for 100 subs, that's still not right now.
That's true. I'll put it. Here's the thing. I was gonna say I'm gonna put it in the poll. I'm not, because that would win. That would. Dude, I saw too. I think it was like Ludwig or something like that. He's doing like a week-long stream or something like that. Like,
Jesus.
and I'm just like, I see that, and I'm just like, like that would fuck you up, like fuck me up so much. Like I couldn't do something like that. Also, yo, Veteran 10.
Yo.
Yo.
You're now immortalized in this video.
Hello. Oh fuck, dude. I don't see. Yeah, now we say that it was like, oh, 24-hour. Now we're. Oh.
At some point.
Yeah.
Jacob Lyjek.
Mm-hmm.
Austin talking about doing music and art. It's official, boys, setting the seeds for the Robot Juice breakup. Get out your tissues for crying and jerking off to the OnlyFans.
Why? Okay, I understand that that you're concerned, because that does happen a lot, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing, and then they kind of pair off or whatever. But if I do music and art, that doesn't mean I would have to leave Robot Juice. I could do it independently.
The channel basically dies, because you think I can fucking edit things?
That's true. I'm basically like, it's like that SpongeBob thing where it's like we're brothers, and like SpongeBob lifts up the shirt and it's like they're hooked together.
I got no editing skills.
No, we basically at this, and
Yep.
I'm like so retarded I can't play basic video games, so it's like we're in this together for the long haul. But yeah, me doing music and art, that's sort of like independent of Robot Juice. That's like, I want to do Robot Juice, but I also want to do like that thing as a separate
And
thing.
even then, you could just combine it, because
True.
you can do... Because you already made all the channel stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it used to be stuff we cobbled together, but now it's all... It's all handmade, and eventually, like, if you do get into music, you just like make our own Robot Juice outro music or whatever.
Yeah. The only thing too is if I do music and art, I might do like have separate channels for stuff, because that's like, as an example, I think Angry Joe's really bad for that, where he has like everything on one channel, and it's just like, okay, you need to like organize this a bit, and sort of like I'll still do like it's still Robot Juice, but it's more so like an offshoot type thing. It's like, okay, here's the game stuff, but if you want like the music and art, go to Robot Juice Gay or something like that.
Yeah, but extra gay.
Robot Juice, I'm a self-conceited hipster. Like, go to that channel. But honestly, officially the gayest stream. Oh, veteran, officially the gayest stream. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, you know it.
But it'll also help us out too. It honestly does help us out that I know all this shit, because it's just so much easier. You don't have to pay anyone. You don't have to.
Yep.
I can just do it myself. Fuck yeah.
Anyways,
Yep.
Shane Dawson's Cum Cat
Oh fuck.
has a question. I saw a GIF recently, and it said at the bottom, it said Shane Dawson's cat, and it was a picture of a cat with 2 broken back legs, like sculling around the floor.
I thought you were gonna say I saw a gif of Shane Dawson coming into his cat.
That too.
Okay.
An absolutely underrated meme is Austin's "There are so many people below us" line.
That is, I honestly God, that is one of my favorite lines, just because I love that so much, just how stupid it is.
It's just how you said it and then realized afterwards what the fuck you just said.
True. Oh fuck. Thank you, Shane.
I mean, we kind of lean into that sometimes.
Yeah.
With the it's just so popular and all that.
Yeah, and that's a meme, but that was I think the best part is that's unintentional. It was an unintentional moment like that.
It was a 40% moment.
It was. Oh yeah.
All right, and this next one's a.
Oh, this is a comment that I remember got fucked up on YouTube, so he couldn't see it. So I just he sent a screenshot to me of it, so you could read it about. I almost said Undertale. Amori.
Okay.
Are you able to view it?
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit dark and weird looking now because lighting. Oh. All right. Admiral and as
Ash juice. That's what I call him.
Admiral Ash juice. All right. Should I just like read this out?
Yeah, read it out.
Honestly, in my opinion, this has probably been on the more intriguing. This has probably been one of the more intriguing Robot Juice videos and games that has been featured on the channel. I watched the .flow one, which was good, but this one really, I think, gives me some sort of great feeling I can't describe. I understand it's not something that'll be regularly featured on the channel, but this is a game I'm absolutely going to check out. The price is great too. More content like this would be really awesome, even though I understand the vibe you guys go for as far as content is concerned. Content is considered. I can't read.
Oh, wow.
Maybe at some point, Alex would finish it on his personal channel or something like that. I like the Funny Boys, but certainly a more diverse featuring of content could be interesting.
That, I think, yeah, if Alex does want to do more of it, like, on his personal channel. But I do think that is something that I like doing, is sort of experimenting from, like, the norm. Because obviously, like, the haha funny autism. But it is interesting to me to sort of be like, here's something a little different. Do you like this? You like this? Like, dangling it, like, bait. Like, do you like this, motherfuckers?
Yeah, honestly, with
It's
the
a
two
fish.
of us, like, Austin and I, when we get together, like, it's almost always going to be a more comedic thing. It's almost always going to be more comedic. But when I'm by myself, I can sort of set the mood better.
Yeah.
And I think that really works because a lot of the games I really like are indie games that are dark and have a serious mood to them. That when you can't just like crack jokes at all the time, and you know.
Yeah.
So when I'm by myself, I get the ability to sort of wade into that territory of the more serious gaming YouTubers. And obviously, we're not gonna. That's not us. But just every once in a while, I like to do that.
It's nice, and like I do think that would be cool at some point if you do consider that, where it's like, okay, like we sort of like I said, we have that Robot Juice, but he's like, okay, well, on the John McDone channel, you can see a little bit more of that too, and we sort of have like our off.
You can see just obscure indie games.
You can see just obscure indie games. You can see my balls, my fat
My
fucking
balls.
balls. And then it's
On
like
the OnlyFans.
people who are like, oh, because I know there's a what's his name? I don't get hyped. Oh, that's another name I missed. But he was like, oh, or you do like wrestling stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do that for unflavored chips, or like certain games where it's like, okay, it's not as great for Robot Juice, but we could do it for more personal reasons, and like jerk off to it.
Yeah. Honestly, when I
Fuck.
went to like the Amori video, and I see like, and even like the offload video, like I see the comments like, "Oh, it's interesting. I'm gonna check this out later." I like that makes me feel like really good that I got someone who otherwise would not have seen and experienced that to experience that game. And also, I know what you've been through, and man, did I fucking trick you.
What?
They're getting really, really sad.
Oh.
Because goddamn Amori, just a lot of that game is sort of like it borders on sad, but the ending just like kicks you in the balls and makes you cry, and it's just every time it's like, why do you gotta be so sad? I've seen the ending of that game like 4 times, and every time it's just so sad.
Amazing.
I think every time it almost gets sadder. Goddamn. What a masterpiece.
God fucking damn it, brother. Hell yeah.
That game's a masterpiece.
Masturbate.
Yeah. Joker is a gamer.
Oh yeah.
How much do the gayest gamers pay attention to the comments, tweets, etc.? I think it's cool when content creators try to interact with the community, and you'll ask me to give a shit, unlike some others I watch. Cheers.
Ooh, call out the other content creators.
They're just not as good as Robot
They're
J.
They're not like as funny, as good looking, have like the best audience. I mean, like I basically like every time we end the stream, I go back into my 70-story mansion and just like my 50 hot tubs and all of the model girlfriends I have and wives I have. I mean, sigh. But in actuality, I do try to pay as much like I'll read all the comments, tweets, email, even if it's like I know because some people think like, oh, they didn't respond to it. Oh, it wasn't featured on the show. They didn't see it. I see it.
Yeah. I wish I could interact more, but between like the Reddit memes thing and like the YouTube comments, like I can't get in and interact a whole lot.
That's the one thing that fucking sucks too, is I wish I could, because there is part of me like I want to see it, but also want the genuine reaction. So I'm like, all right, Pyke, can you go through some of the emails? Can you go through like the memes and stuff like that and prove them? Because like I want to see the memes and interact with them live, but you can't because you got the fucking show.
Yeah, so we kind of shot ourselves in the foot on that one.
True. I mean, the good part about the emails thing though is my memory's so bad with that where I'll literally just put down an email myself and I'll just forget about it. So then it's like, oh, this thing, I never read this before. Like, yeah, you did. You read it 2 weeks ago, dickhead. Yeah, I think though that's my one thing though I like to pride myself on is like our with our channel is like we want. And that's honest to God, that's the one thing God could strike me down with a fucking lightning bolt is that I never ever want to lose sight with the audience and be like connected to them. No matter how big you get, no matter how many people are there, if it's 1, if it's 1,000,000, I don't care. I want to be connected to you fuckers. Sexually.
Yeah, I'm sure eventually when we get bigger and we have like a whole bunch of things to get put into like the Reddit and the comments, I can start like weaseling my way in there and actually interacting.
Yeah.
But until that point, you know.
And that's too. I think also a part. I'm going on. Everyone get your bingo cards out. He's saying the thing again, where it's like, okay, you don't want to get too big because I feel like the bigger you get, the harder it is to get connected to the audience.
Yeah, they're real hard, real massive.
Real hard. The audience. Whoa, audience! Look at you.
Oh,
Ooga.
A little big down there.
Yeah.
Electric ball farts.
Nice.
What's your opinion on people that pee in the shower? Do you do it? Do you drink the pee? Am I the pee?
You can beat the pee if you want to.
If you want to be, you can be the piss while we take the piss. I don't mind.
All right, I want to hear some opinions on this. I'm curious about this.
Pee in the shower opinions.
I'm waiting. I want to hear what you boys have to say because I know I'm planting my flag right now.
He's planting flag. I don't really think it matters, honestly.
Okay.
It all goes to the same pipe.
Because there are some people that are really, really weird about like you can't pee in the shower. It's disgusting. Listen, if I obviously
am I supposed to get out of the shower and go in the toilet?
Thank you. Exactly. Now, if I'm like getting undressed to go in the shower, of course I'll go pee in the toilet because the toilet's right there. But if I'm in the shower, I'm not getting out to go pee then to get back in. I'm just gonna pee. Like what?
Because you're all wet and everything, and
yeah.
Oh, you know.
And if I pee in a cup and drink it, I mean, am I the bad guy or something? Like,
yeah. So if you want to not drink my piss cup,
true. So my gamer boy pee.
So, anyways, Dan killed my Middle Eastern children. Not very poggers.
Yeah, but what does the email say?
Who was the first person that you ever subscribed to on YouTube?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
As a general rule, I do not subscribe to people. I also don't use a YouTube account.
I off the top of my head, on my 4 accounts back, I remember the first person I subscribed to back in like 2009 was Forest Fire Films, because I was really into the Lego animation. Actually, never mind. Editor, take that out. No free advertising.
No free advertising. Removed.
Oh fuck! I find it. Yeah, it feels weird to subscribe to people now because like you're in the game itself, and we're basically fucking the biggest YouTubers on the platform. I mean, yeah. Also, too, you know what's funny? I actually did subscribe to someone the other day. I can't remember if it was on One Flavor Chips or the Robot Juice account. It was like some dude playing Mario Kart or something like that. And it was just like he had like 5 subscribers and like got a view per video. But I was just like, he just got recommended to me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to subscribe to you just to help you, dude. Because I was like, I never get to see like small channels like that get recommended. So I'm going to help that fucker out. Because I know what it's like being at that point. But I'm up here on my high horse, brother. You can't get me down from here.
What about you, Dan?
I think probably one of the first channels was like Captain Sparkles or Guy Does Minecraft, something like that.
Oh, Paul Soares Jr. for me too, for Minecraft. But I think your first person to subscribe to should be Robot Juice.
Subscribe to Robot.
I don't know why I'm doing like the
obvious content.
Also, I don't know why I'm doing like the hit or miss girl thing. I guess they never miss, huh? Anyway.
Melvin Gordon Freeman.
No one gets that joke but me, but it's a good one.
There was no official word, but are you going to be finishing Half-Life 2? If not, cringe.
Of course, baby. Of course we'll fucking finish it. Just for you, babe. You're my...
Half-Life 2 is kind of... People won't get to see this aspect of the streams, but whenever something goes wrong and we can fill in space, we fill it in with Half-Life 2.
True.
It's kind of like a... like those... You know, like the things you pour into cracks and it just sort of dries and smooths over.
True.
That's Half-Life 2 when something goes wrong.
Half-Life 2 is our break in case of emergency, basically.
Yep.
We'll finish it eventually. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea when the fuck we are, but we'll eventually. Like most things.
Happen.
It'll happen. Don't get your panties up your asshole, unless you're into that, I guess.
I feel like that's a good game to have in that sort of spot. And it's also good to have a game that's like that, that you can just sort of, like, if something went wrong, we'll continue this playthrough.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Maximum head. Let's say that, hypothetically, that the Robot Juice house was an actual thing. What do you think each person would be good and bad at? And what role would each person adopt to make sure the house runs as smoothly as possible? Also, I'm gay.
I mean, that's a good question. Why would you say that at the end, Alex? Make the same joke 50 times. Also, too, I just want to say real quick, that's my favorite meta now. It's just put things in the email to make us look stupid. Well, I mean, you don't have to do that. We already look stupid ourselves.
We can do that.
We can just do that ourselves. You don't need to, chat. All right.
Stupid enhancers. It's like performance enhancers, but stupid.
We're just constantly being injected with hormone growth, HGH. It's actually a problem. Dan is balding in his 20s because of the amount of HGH he does.
From all the steroids I'm injecting.
People don't realize that, but that's the reason why we don't show like our lower half is because we're constantly like just taking needles, injecting each other in our asses. Sammy Sosa ain't got shit on us. All right. Anyway, what would we be good at, bad at? We'd all be bad at probably just like socializing, because we'd still probably just be in our rooms. Even though we literally all live together, we would just be all in our rooms.
One thing I'm very good at is I don't take up much space.
It's true. We can put them right up in the cupboards.
Everything about me and everything I own is basically contained in my room, including most of the food I eat.
Oh. I think I'll say good or bad at. I know me and Dan will be cooking up in the kitchen.
Yep.
Because we know how to cook.
I can't cook. I burn almost everything.
It's true. Don't worry, Alex. You don't need to cook with us around.
Sometimes you need to realize that you need to stop making fun of the waifu who can't cook, because you are the waifu who can't cook.
Oh, fuck.
And that's me. I can use a knife, it's just the rest of it I can't do. Like, I can make a killer salad, but as soon as, like, the oven's involved, I'm done.
I feel like if we have significant others in there, there might be a problem. I'm just gonna play it, not actually say it. Talking about. I'm talking about fucking gay sex.
As long as I don't have to hear it. If I start hearing it, I'm gonna fucking open your door and start chucking like cold water at it. It's like
just like spraying us with a bottle.
Like you do with Stray Cats. Like, God damn it! Shut up.
So I'm guessing you would not want a room next to me, because after all, I am a moaner.
Oh, we all know. We're nice and
true.
loud, loud and proud. United States of ass.
That's where we live.
If you could take an object / premise from the future and bring it to modern day to use it, what would you choose?
Okay, hear me out. So you heard about thumbprint identification with Apple. What about ball identification? You just rub your fucking fat nuts on the screen and boom, you know who you are.
Oh, piss load detected.
I like how that's from the future. Like there's someone like Steve Jobs, like Tim Cook is like at an Apple press conference, guys. The next new thing. You heard an iPhone, iPod, iPad, eyeballs.
I put my balls on my phone.
Watch this, and he just like gets his testicles on. It's just like, see this, and just rubbing them.
See this? He rubs it on the phone and says,
Hey,
welcome, Master Cook.
Yes. Hey Siri, how do my fat fucking nuts taste? I'm sorry, this is... Anyway,
I'd probably pick something like real stupid, but would be marginally helpful.
My first thought was how in Japan how they have those like panties in a vending machine. But like in a can.
It's something really stupid but marginally helpful like that.
You never know.
Like, probably, if I had to guess, it's already kind of being implemented, but just like airdropped packages. Like, if you've seen the Amazon blimp, and it releases all the drones with packages, something like that, except more futuristic.
I want to be drone striked in real time.
Like, it just drone strike your house and your Amazon package.
It's like It's like a lottery. Joe Biden selects a random household. It's like, 123 Dick Street and on Los Angeles, California. You be drone strike, and it cuts to a shot. It's like the dad just after a long day of work. Wait, what? And it's just like his house getting drone striked.
And then he falls down the stairs.
oh, topical. And then he falls up the stairs and gets...
He did fall up the stairs. That does take some talent.
What would you feel if Joe Biden just turned into like a sonic ball and just went up the stairs that way?
Hang on. I'm gonna have to use my secret technique for this one.
I just imagine like he does that like a presidential debate, like him and Donald Trump, and he just does that like Donald Trump, to like all his rings pop out.
Oh no.
It's just like I imagine Trump like Hillary could never do this, and he turns into a sonic ball and just...
Hillary can never do this. He takes all the chaos emeralds out.
Oh my god, that's my favorite
Hey,
video.
Joe, watch this.
My god.
I don't know. I feel like that'd really spice up politics. I'd like to see that.
True. Oh my god. Oh, fuck yeah. Anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock. I have to take out the trash.
Right, 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Thank you guys so much for watching. Going live shortly after the stream will end will be another Left 4 Dead video. And once again, I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for 90 subscribers and preemptively for 100.
Big hundo.
Big hundo. Tune in on Thursday for Silent Hill 1 webcam special for 75 subscribers. Saturday, continue Halo, and of course next Tuesday is Spaghetti. I think, unless we have something planned and specific. I don't think we have something planned and specific. If not, I look really dumb right now. Anyway, I've been your residential stoner gnome. And, anything else you guys want to say?
Nope. Except for send in your ideas for the 100 subscriber special.
That too. Make sure to submit any memes to the Reddit. Questions to the Reddit or email. And don't forget, you cannot fuck your soup.